Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic Radio Theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Drama and Westerns on this Friday. We're going to start off with drama. Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, Jackie Cooper in a Lux Radio Theater adaptation of The Lives of a Bengal Tiger. This goes back to 1939, adapting a 1935 movie that starred Gary Cooper. We're also going to have an episode of Gunsmoke with William Conrad and Greater Love from 1954. And John Dehner in Have Gun Will Travel from 1960. And So True, Mr. Barnum. And we'll wrap it all up with Fibber McGee and Molly. That's what's coming up on this Friday. This is the 10th day of April, 100th day of the year. We have 265 days left in 2026. The patent system established in the U.S. on this date in 1790. In 1865, a day after his surrender to Union forces, Confederate General Robert E. Lee addressed his troops for the last time. The last photograph of Abraham Lincoln alive, taken on this date in 1865. And in 1866, the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, founded in New York City. The Titanic left port in Southampton, England on this date in 1912 for her first and last voyage. Professional Golfers Association, created in New York City on this date in 1916 by 82 charter members. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, published on this date in 1925. The character Nick Carraway acted as the novel's narrator as he witnessed Jay Gatsby's courtship of Daisy Buchanan.
So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
Line from The Great Gatsby, published on this date in 1925. The Civilian Conservation Corps, created on this date in 1933 as the America working through the Depression, the Great Depression. Now granted, we've had depressions since then, but this one was pretty doggone severe. Henry Ford II, named Executive Vice President of Ford Motor Company on this date in 1944, and in 1963, the nuclear-powered submarine USS Thresher sank during deep diving tests off Cape Cod on this date in 1963. The disaster claimed 129 lives. Admiral George Anderson, Chief of Naval Operations, pretty much gave up hope that day.
In my professional judgment, the USS Thresher, which was missing as of yesterday, is probably lost.
And it's hard for a good Navy man to admit when something like that happens. The Thresher sank on this date in 1963. In 1970, Paul McCartney announced the Beatles had broken up.
I always used to do sort of an interview a week almost for a newspaper or for something, just to keep my name in the headlines, because I don't know, you just go through a phase of wanting to be up there, in the limelight. Well, I'm going through a phase now where I don't want to be in the limelight.
Sir Paul McCartney and the Beatles giving up on this date in 1970. Breakup caused by legal and financial conflicts, as well as those of artistic vision. Was on this date in 1970. 48% of the Americans polled in a Gallup poll approved of President Nixon's Vietnam policy. 41% disapproved. In 1971, in an attempt to thaw relations with the U.S., the People's Republic of China hosted a U.S. table tennis team for a week-long visit to China. In 1972, the U.S. and the Soviet Union joined some 70 nations in signing an agreement banning biological warfare, a move which President Nixon hailed.
Instead of working to develop biological weapons, now may devote their entire energy toward working against the enemy of all mankind, disease.
A lot of people think of Republicans as war hawks. May we point out that President Nixon brought to bear the closing of the Vietnam War and helped bring this biological warfare treaty together. In 1978, Volkswagen became the first non-American auto manufacturer to build cars in the U.S., opening a plant in Pennsylvania. 2006, hundreds of thousands protested the Sensenbrenner Bill, the Border Protection, Anti-Terrorism, and Illegal Immigration Control Act in cities across the U.S. Bill passed the House, but not the Senate. And how people could have, people have gotten sick and tired of people breaking the law to come to our country. Is it not, do you want to tolerate people breaking into your house? Leave your doors unlocked. Let the doors stay open. U.S. should be the same way. We have our doors closed unless we invite you in. And that's what it's all about. A mass shooting occurred on this date 3 years ago today, 2023, at the Old National Bank in Louisville, Kentucky. 5 victims dead, 8 wounded. Passing on this date in history, actresses Linda Darnell and Kay Medbert and Natalie Schaefer. You remember her as Lovey Howell on Gilligan's Island. Sam Kinison, the very loud comedian. My good friend Carl LeBeau was a friend, and he spoke so glowingly of Kinison being a funny, loud comic, but a very kind man. Wilma Flintstone passing away on this date. Gene Vanderpyle. Also Frank Burns from MASH, Larry Linville. The lady who sang about the locomotion originally, Little Eva, passing on this date. From Designing Women, Julia Sugarbaker. Dixie Carter passing away. From Mad Magazine, we lost Al Jaffe 3 years ago today. And 2 years ago today, O.J. Simpson died of cancer. Let's go to birthdays on this date, and they include the wonderful, irascible Harry Morgan.
Well, I think mostly that was on my part. I was always joking around. Sometimes I joked, I played it a little too lightly, and Jack would say, hold it, it's not all that funny.
And you'd do another take.
Yeah. But I think that's sort of what I was there for, to be a counterpart to, Jack was very steadfast and loyal and heavy-handed in a certain way, because of the position he had in the character and in the whole process. And I was sort of a counterpoint, I think. At least that's the way I felt. And he seemed to go along with it.
There, Harry Morgan talking about his time with Jack Webb in Dragnet. And we remember him from, I believe it was Dragnet 68 is what the program was titled. Also, MASH, Colonel Potter. I remember him going back with Cara Williams on Pete and Gladys in the early 60s. Harry Morgan, wonderful actor. We miss him so much. Also born on this date, who are no longer with us, include Commodore Matthew Perry. Also the founder of the Salvation Army, William Booth. Journalist and publisher Joseph Pulitzer. The man who did such wonderful, they called it exotica music. Martin Denny, The Quiet Village. The Rifleman, Chuck Connors, also a pretty good baseball player. Better actor than a baseball player. He was born on this date. Y'all remember the one-eyed, one-horned, pied-eyed purple people eater? Sheb Woolley? Yeah, he was born on this date. The wonderful country comedian Junior Samples.
Hi, friend. Honest as a day is long, Samples here. Folks, I don't mind telling you I made a bundle pushing used cars. And starting this weekend, I'm passing my profits on to you. Come on down to the lot and ask one of our salesmen on parole to work out some terms for you. That's BR549, and hold down the collect calls. I'm no Rockefeller,
Such a wonderful part of Hee Haw. Junior Samples, born on this date. Actor Omar Sharif, writer David Halberstam, football player and broadcaster Don Meredith, And the man who Frank Caliendo did such a good job of mimicking, John Madden. All those folks born on this date in history, they're now performing on an entirely different field.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Steven Seagal turned 74 today.
So, how come you're not watching the Oscars tonight?
From Hard to Kill, Steven Seagal, 74. Babyface, Kenny Edmonds, 67 years old today. From the Stray Cats, Brian Setzer, that cool cat, 67 today. From Katrina and the Waves, Walk In on Sunshine, Katrina Lizanek is 66. R&B singer Kenny Lattimore, 56 today. Let's see, racer Casey Kane is 46.
My whole life, I've watched the Indy 500. Today, a lot of my dreams came true winning the Brickyard 400.
To win in Indianapolis, to win at the Brickyard, a place that I've respected and always loved watching races and being part of it when I started racing here. It was a huge win for myself and my team, and we're going to work really hard from here to get ready to go for those final 10. I mean, that's what we all want to be in, that's what we want to be a part of, and super excited to be back in that.
That from Fox Sports, the 2017 Indianapolis, not the Indianapolis 500, it was the Brickyard 400. That's what NASCAR runs. Casey Kane, 46 years old today. Mandy Moore from Walk to Remember, 42 years old today.
And I'm going to make 100 wrong decisions and ruin the chances you guys have to lead the perfect lives that you deserve, but I will protect you fiercely.
From This Is Us, Mandy Moore, 42 today. From Pretty Little Liars, Shay Mitchell is 39. Haley Joe Osment from The Sixth Sense is 38.
Tom Hanks, I was only 4 years old, and I was struck by how prepared and how dedicated he was and how intense his focus was on set. And I just got very lucky to work with actors and directors who were very generous with their time.
Look, there you are.
25 years ago. Yeah.
So
I remember that very well.
Like, I just want to squeeze your cheek.
that little playroom in there, they had a bunch of little toy foam balls, and in between scenes, Tom and I had like a little
cool.
like snowball fight. Yeah.
From a Today Show interview about his time with Tom Hanks in working on Forrest Gump when he was 4 years old. Haley Joel Osment, 38 today. From the Star Wars sequel trilogy, he was Rey in that. She was Rey in that, I should say. Daisy Ridley, 34.
It's the motivator. Grab me a Harris wrench, check in there.
How bad is it?
If we want to live, not good.
With John Boyega in that clip, Daisy Ridley, 34 today, and actor Ian Nelson is 31. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 10th day of April as their birthday. And if this is your birthday...
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Sometimes it doesn't matter whether you're eating good or eating bad. Your gut's going to give you grief. And you can sit there and you can, occasionally it's one thing. But if you find yourself every day eating handfuls of Tums and rolls of Rolaids and taking the over-the-counter medications and prescription medications, can I suggest you try to go all natural with Professor B's Digestive Aid, a time-tested remedy. It nourishes your system while upholding quality and purity. 2 ingredients. It's ancient aphtheria, an herb from Rome, and also honey. And you guess what? You use them correctly, as you do with Professor B's Digestive Aid, it'll help you like it's helped dozens of other people. But don't take my word for it. Go check it out. Now, you'll see the link in the show notes. You'll see the link at classicradio.stream. But I'm also going to suggest that you go to Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com. That is PROFBEES.com. Read about it. Look at it. If you decide you want to give it a try, use my promo code Wyatt. Because that does two things. Number one, it helps the podcast. And number two, you'll save 10%. So you save, we save. Professor B's Digestive Aid. It's helped cancer patients. It's helped people with acid reflux, other digestive issues. It can help you. And if it doesn't, there's a money-back guarantee. Go to profbees.com, PROFBEES.com, promo code Wyatt to get your best deal. Look at it this way. What do you got to lose? Let Professor B's Digestive Aid be your natural ally for better, gentle digestive comfort. profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. We'll go to the movies next. All the way back to 1938 for a 1935 motion picture. The motion picture starred Gary Cooper. But the adaptation's going to star Errol Flynn. So, upgrade? I think so.
Beat out that rhythm on a drum.
Beat out that rhythm on a drum, cause here comes Carmen Jones. The show that jolted Broadway for 2 seasons now lights up the screen in CinemaScope as 20th Century Fox combines the talents of Oscar Hammerstein, Georges Bizet, and Otto Preminger. See Carmen Jones, musical marvel in CinemaScope.
Somebody's going to say I'm against Gary Cooper. I'm not. But I think you've got an adaptation here of a movie, and we heard very little from Errol Flynn on radio. So let's enjoy this adaptation over in the Lux Radio Theater. The 1935 motion picture, The Lives of a Bengal Lancer. This adaptation stars Errol Flynn, along with Brian Aherne and Jackie Cooper. And this goes back 87 years, April 10th, 1939.
From Hollywood, California, the Lux Radio Theater presents Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, Jackie Cooper, and C. Aubrey Smith in Lives of a Bengal Lancer.
Lux presents Hollywood. This is the thrilling story of the men who bring peace and order to a far-flung corner of India. Suggested by the book by Francis Yates Brown and filmed by Paramount, we stage Lives of a Bengal Lancer with Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, C. Aubrey Smith, Jackie Cooper, and Douglas Dumbrell. Between the acts, you'll hear General Hugh S. Johnson, former NRA administrator and now celebrated columnist of the Scripps Howard newspapers. The music of the Lux Radio Theater is conducted by Louis Silvers. This program comes to you with the good wishes of the makers of Lux Flakes, those gentle, fast-dissolving flakes millions of women use every day. It's easy to see why Lux is so popular. Just pour lukewarm water on a few of these feather-light flakes. You'll see them fluff up instantly into glorious suds. These rich, buoyant suds float out every trace of soil and perspiration and leave your things fresh and sweet, and lovely-looking, too, because Lux is kind to colors and fabrics. These gentle Lux flakes keep your things new-looking longer. They're the safe, thrifty care for stockings, underthings, dresses, blouses, and sweaters. Yes, for everything safe in water. And now, the producer of the Lux Radio Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille. Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. The region of the Khyber Pass in the desolate mountains of northwest India is a land where time stands still. There at this moment, on mounted patrol, are some of the most extraordinary and superb cavalry the world has ever seen, the Bengal Lancers. Commanded by British officers, you'll find in their ranks native Mohammedans, Hindus, and powerful, dignified Sikhs who wear their full black beards held close to their faces in nets, rattle iron bracelets at their wrists, and stick tiny daggers in their turbaned hair. On one side of their saddles hangs a sword, on the other a rifle, while their fingers embrace the primitive but deadly bamboo lance, whose steel head has bred respect for peace and the Union Jack in the haunts of the ferocious Afridi tribesmen. This story is told tonight by four vigorous commentators, Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, C. Aubrey Smith, and Jackie Cooper. with a background as adventurous as anything in fiction, Errol rides tonight as Lieutenant McGregor of the Bengal Lancers. Brian Aherne, pilot and aviation enthusiast, is seen shortly in the much-talked-of Hal Roach production, Captain Fury. We hear him as Lieutenant Forsyth. Back in 1888, in the gold fields of South Africa, C. Aubrey Smith was pronounced dead of pneumonia. However, he had other ideas on the subject. And now, in his 76th year, is a player with the Hollywood Cricket Club and its president. Commander of the Order of the British Empire, this great character actor is with us tonight as Colonel Stone. And Jackie Cooper, who's been an actor for 11 of his 16 years, is Hollywood's most popular and persistent trap drummer. He comes here from the set of Paramount's What a Life and is heard as Lieutenant Stone. Douglas Dumbrill returns to us as Muhammad Khan. And so we set our sights for India as the Lux Radio Theater presents Lives of a Bengal Lancer. India, the India of the northwest frontier. Looming like frowning barriers are the mountains, rugged cliffs ideal for sniping, from which the bloodthirsty hill tribes swoop down, eager for battle against a handful of seasoned British soldiers. Here is stationed His Majesty's crack Indian regiment, the 41st Bengal Lancers. On an almost impassable roadway, a small detachment of Lancers struggles upward into the hills. There's no sign of life above them, no movement on the cliffs, but suddenly...
Column, halt!
Well, there you are, Hendrickson. I told you they're up there.
I never doubted it, Mr. McGregor.
Well, what do we do? Just stand here and take it?
We go forward slowly, but on no account do we return fire.
But they're
Colonel
shooting at us,
Stone's
man.
orders.
What did he send us out here for?
I don't know, McGregor, and neither do you, but the Colonel does. Forward!
Hendrickson, this is suicide. I don't mind getting pink, but I want at least one shot at the beggars. Where I come from...
Where you come from, the Royal Canadian Mounted always get their man. But you're not in Canada now, Mr. McGregor.
There. That's Lawton. He's down. Now we can start something.
No, I tell you. Colonel's orders. Hold your fire.
But the old fool can't have foreseen this, Hendrickson.
Look, Mac, I'd like to have you with me in war, but for peace, you're a little too...
Hendrickson. Call him, halt! Hendrickson, where is it?
Impulsive. That's what I was trying to say.
Mr. McGregor, is Captain Hendrickson hurt, sir?
He's dead. Open fire! Break every tree and rock on that cliff. Go on!
I don't understand it. I gave definite orders to Hendrickson that our detachment was not to return fire.
Perhaps there's some explanation, Colonel Stone. All we know, at least till they get back, is that there was a skirmish and we drove the Afridis back into the hills.
Skirmish, yes. With Muhammad Khan himself.
Muhammad Khan?
Certainly. He was nibbling at my bait, too. If he'd come down off that hill, I'd have had him at last. 4 detachments were standing by in the rear to surround him.
So that was your plan?
Of course. Now I can't prove it was Muhammad Khan. I daren't touch him. I'm shocked at Hendrickson. I thought him a good officer.
Perhaps, sir, if you'd explain to the detachment that they were only there as bait.
Explain orders? Explain orders to subordinates? I'm surprised at you, Hamilton. What is it?
Mr. McGregor, sir.
McGregor?
He was second in command, sir.
Send him in.
Mr. McGregor?
Well, McGregor, why didn't Hendrickson come himself? Wounded?
No, sir. Dead, sir.
Dead?
Killed by the Afridis.
There's your explanation, Colonel.
Most unfortunate. Most unfortunate the command was handed down to you, McGregor. You didn't know my orders.
I knew them, sir.
You did? And you deliberately disobeyed them? Why?
We were losing men, sir.
But you did disobey my orders.
Yes, sir. And when Hendrickson was killed,
Hendrickson knew my orders and obeyed them. Hendrickson was a good soldier. It is more than I can say for you. Then we'll go to your quarters, Mr. McGregor.
Yes,
sir. I say, easy on the bungalow, Mac.
You're looking very sour, Mr. McGregor. Would you mind turning the other way? You disturb my music. You know, I'm finally getting the hang of this Afghan clarinet. Listen.
Oh, will you please lay off that thing, Forsyth?
Oh, certainly, Mr. McGregor.
Oh.
What's the matter, Mac? Been reprimanded?
Yes, old Ramrod Stone. I'm no soldier, apparently, because when I'm attacked, I fight back.
I was afraid you'd get in trouble over that patrol business. Why, you knew Hendrickson had strict orders not to fire.
I was speaking to Mr. Dawson, Forsyth.
I beg your pardon, old man.
The colonel's been on this border 20 years, Mick. He knows it pretty well.
And I don't, I suppose. Well, I know enough to fight back when my men begin to fall. Stone's got nothing but a ramrod for a backbone. Oh, yes, I know he's a terror for drilling. But when it comes to the real thing, what's he got? Nothing.
Bravo! Hurrah for Mr. McGregor! Why, Mr. McGregor.
Yes, and here comes the other boot.
And here are the day's orders, all type, Colonel.
Thank you, Major. Routine. What's this, Major?
The subaltern replacement for Hendrickson. He arrives tomorrow on the Delhi train.
Oh. What are they sending us?
Stone, sir, from Sandhurst.
From Sandhurst?
Yes, sir.
Straight to the frontier from military college? Why, you can't even be dry behind the ears. What did you say his name is?
Stone, sir. Donald Stone.
I see. Huh. You have a brother in the War Office, haven't you, Hamilton?
Yes, sir.
And who asked you and him to interfere in my personal affairs? Pair of you, maiden aunts, wangling my son into a cushy berth so his father will make things short for him, eh?
Will you forget you're my colonel for a moment, sir?
Why not? Huh. You've forgotten it.
Look, Tom, in 2 years you'll have to retire.
Oh, you feel sorry for me, is that it?
Not at all. It's only to keep the name of Stone in the 41st after you've gone.
Keep the name in the 41st. Sentimentality. You don't know what you've done, Hamilton. He belongs to his mother, not to me. She took him away from me. Hated the army, everything about it. I haven't seen him since he was a little shaver. But the only decent thing she ever did was to put him through Sandhurst. And now you do this. I've a good mind to refuse him.
Hardly fair, Tom, to ship him back without trial.
Well, you'll have to measure up to my standards. And at the first sign of favoritism from you or anyone else, there'll be trouble. That's an order, Major Hamilton.
Lieutenant McGregor?
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Forsyth.
Yes, Major.
Meet the replacement subaltern at the Delhi train. He'll be quartered in the bungalow with you. Lieutenant Donald Stone is the name.
Stone?
The colonel's son.
His what?
He said his son.
Well. Imagine old Ramrod having been that human.
I never even knew he was married.
Why, sure. Can't you see him proposing? Madam, you'll marry me Wednesday, the 29th. Be at the church at 10. That's an order. Furthermore, you're improperly dressed, madam. Move. Well, this is the living room. The washroom opens off here, Mr. Stone.
Why, I thought you'd be living in shacks. This is positively luxurious.
Oh, we tried to be civilized, Mr. Stone.
Wait till that heat comes down now. Well, let's have a look at the stables, eh?
It's all rather thrilling, don't you think?
Thrilling?
Oh, I mean, it's like Kipling and all that.
Kipling? Kipling? Who's Kipling, Mr. Forsyth?
Kipling? Let me see. I don't believe I ever heard of him.
Oh, really? Oh, you're pulling my leg, of course.
Gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's always been my impression that we salute when passing a superior officer.
Sorry, sir, we didn't see you.
Who's this?
A new subaltern replacement, sir. Colonel Stone, Lieutenant Stone.
How do you do, sir?
Yes. Mr. Stone, you've come to us direct from military training school, without previous service? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, you've a great deal to learn. I trust you'll measure up to our requirements. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Doesn't he ever say more than that to newcomers?
Oh, yes. Sometimes he comments on the weather.
Oh.
You see, the colonel's pretty much of a stickler for red tape. I mean, distance between his men and all that, you know.
Oh. Well, then, I'm no exception. I mean, he didn't single me out for anything?
No, that's just his manner. He's all right when you know him.
Oh. You must excuse me. You know, well, this is the first time I can ever remember ever seeing him.
What? Do you mean it?
I don't know quite what I expected.
Well, you'll know next time.
Oh, look, wait. I nearly forgot something. Now, where did I put that? Oh, here. Take this paper to the colonel, will you, Stone? Regimental headquarters.
Well, did he ask to have me take this to him?
I said take it to the colonel. I forgot to give it to him.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
Nice work, Mr. McGregor.
Well, what's funny about that?
You are. Rough soldier, heart of gold, reconciling father and son after years of separation. Oh, he's all right when you know him. Since when? That paper was a blank, wasn't it?
Oh, why don't you shut up?
Oh, never mind, Mac. The mother instinct comes out in all of us. I kiss the dear fingers so toil-worn for me. So bless you and keep you, dear Mother McGregor.
Oh,
Come in.
Lieutenant Stone, sir.
Oh. Well, Lieutenant?
This paper, sir. I was told to bring it to you.
Well, let's have it. Of all the... Where did you get this?
Mr. McGregor, sir. He said...
Infernal impudence.
I beg your pardon, sir?
No, not you. Well, how's your mother?
Quite well, sir.
Good. She always hated the army, didn't she?
Yes, sir.
I don't understand how she let you go through Sandhurst.
She had to, sir. I kept after her.
Oh. You wanted to be a soldier, eh?
We've always been soldiers for generations.
Still, you're not one yet, you know.
Yes, sir.
You shouldn't be here, on the frontier.
But I am, sir.
Yes, and why? Influence, favoritism. But with me, the good of the service, the regiment, comes first.
That's what Mother always said about you, sir.
Yes, that's what your mother always said. Well, now you're here. Don't try to take advantage.
I won't, sir. I didn't expect...
And you understand, of course, the situation makes any sort of social relationship impossible.
Yes, sir. Is that all, sir?
That's all, Lieutenant.
What's that?
That? Well, that's the Mohammedan call to prayer. You always know when it's time to dress for dinner by that. Hand me that shaving mug, will you, Stone?
Yeah.
See the colonel today?
Yes.
Huh, so did I. I got another reprimand for sending in blank orders. I imagine you didn't do so well either. I'm sorry, Stone.
Quite all right.
What'd you do all day?
Stable duty.
What, so soon?
I'm not complaining.
Well, that wouldn't help you anyhow. You know, every time I look in this mirror, I remind myself of my old man. Ooh, back home.
Where was that?
Alberta, Canada, wheat farm. You know, I had a colt once. A lot of nerves. A lot of class, too. You could see when he was a yearling, he was no cart horse. Well, my old man hooked him to a plow, and he took all the spirit out of him. He said he'd break him in, and he did.
You don't have to be so subtle, Mac.
Huh?
Am I the horse?
What do you mean?
I'm no 2-year-old, Mr. McGregor, and if anybody thinks my old man is going to break my nerve, he's mistaken.
Well, I wasn't thinking of you at all. Hey, Forsyth, lay off that thing, will you?
Hey, let me tell you another thing. I don't need a nurse, Mr. McGregor.
What on earth are you talking about? Forsyth, do you have to do that?
Well, it's the softer side to my nature, like yours.
Stone, get out there and tell him to stop that thing, will you? Tell him it's an order.
Yes, sir.
Mother McCree, I'd like to wrap that thing around his neck.
McGregor!
What's the matter?
Forsyth, he's on the veranda. There's a cobra right above him, swaying to the music. Where's a revolver?
Oh, wait a minute. Cobra?
Yes, right over his head.
Well, never mind. I'll take care of it. He'll be all right as long as he keeps playing. Come on. Oh, Mr. Forsyth. Very pretty. You're improving. They're lovely little things, cobras. Especially when they're swaying 3 inches from your nose.
Shoot it. Quick!
Oh, no. How about a few variations for the right hand? Cobras have a softer side of their natures, too, haven't they? Finds an outlet in music. Of course, as soon as you stop playing, well, I've heard of men living 2 and 3 hours afterwards. Knew one fellow who lived 2 days. What's the matter? Getting tired? Oh, come on. 2 or 3 more notes, Forsyth. Come on, that's right. Now, if you'll move your own nose a ½ inch to the left. All right, steady.
Thanks, Mac. Well, you win, mister. Here, for sale, cheap. 1 second-hand Afghan bagpipe.
Mother McCree. Sent for me, sir?
Yes. Take a seat. Mr. McGregor, I assume you're familiar with the roads northeast of Fort Jamrod?
Yes, sir.
Then listen closely. We suspect there's a coalition of several of the border states being formed against us. We think the ringleader is Muhammad Khan, chief of the Magala. I have a spy in his territory, a Ghazi horse dealer. He's now at Jadput Pass, waiting to get a message through to me. I want you to get in touch with him, and you'll leave at once.
Yes, sir.
Take 1 subaltern and 10 men.
Yes, sir. What subaltern shall I take, sir?
Any preferences?
Oh, Mr. Stone, sir.
No. No service experience. Take Forsyth.
Lieutenant Stone hasn't seen any duty yet, sir. If he's ever going to get any experience...
Did you hear what I said, Mr. McGregor? You'll take Forsyth, not Stone. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Here are your orders. And this time, please, obey them. I will, sir.
All ready, Mr. McGregor, Mr. Forsyth?
Yes, all ready.
Why wasn't I sent on this exposition? You've got to tell me. Ready, sir?
In a moment. Wait a minute.
Why don't you answer me?
Now, look here, Stone. I'd have taken you along, but you haven't had any experience.
What excuse is that? How am I ever going to have experience? I'm doing things here that I learned my first year in Sandhurst. Stable duty. I haven't asked any favors. I'm not asking now. But I resent being held back because I happen to be related to the commanding officer.
No one's holding you back.
He is. And you let him choose Forsyth.
He didn't choose. I chose. I chose Forsyth.
Very well. Very well. It looks as if I ever want to get any experience, I'll have to get it myself.
What?
Now, what was all that about?
Oh, well, whatever it is, we haven't time for it now. Mother McCree, that's me, all right. Biggest fool in the Lancers.
Forward!
The curtain falls on Act One of Lives of a Bengal Lancer, starring Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, Jackie Cooper, and C. Aubrey Smith. During this brief intermission, we bring you that lovable family, the Brownings. It's after dinner, and we find the family in the living room. Mother Browning is reading, and the 2 girls, Dot and Midge, are chattering over their homework.
What's your score now, Dot? 18. What's yours, Midge? Oh, gee, mine's only 9. You've beaten me all hollow.
What are you girls talking about? It doesn't sound like homework to me.
It's our stocking scores, Mother.
Your what?
Stocking scores. You see, we're trying to make Midge remember to use Lux Flakes for her stockings. So we've made up a little game. Yes, we're supposed to Lux our stockings every night. Only I still forget sometimes. And then we keep track of how many days our stockings wear without getting run. And, Mother, Dot's worn 1 pair of stockings 18 days. Isn't that wonderful?
Well, it certainly is. What's your record, Midge?
Well, I'd have been all right, only I went and rubbed my stockings with a cake of soap a few times, and they popped into runs. What could you expect? Scrubbing your stockings like that, Midgie. Well, anyway, I'm better than I used to be. You just wait. One of these days my score will be as good as yours. Well, if you ever remember to always use Lux, it will be.
Those girls have the right idea. Try Lux Flakes for your stockings. You'll be delighted at the way it helps your stockings wear longer. Lux saves the elasticity of silk. It's stretch and give. Your stockings won't break into runs so easily, and they'll fit better, too. Yes, Lux helps stockings and all washables stay new-looking longer. That's a good thing to remember, a thrifty thing to remember, because a little goes so far. Lux is thrifty, you know.
We'll get to the second part of Lives of a Bengal Lancer. The movie originally... Well, it was produced and released by Paramount. It was planning began in 1931. They expected the film to be released that year. Much of the location footage deteriorated due to the high temperatures. Eventually released in the U.S. in 1935. Positive reviews and good box office. Nominated for 7 Academy Awards, winning Assistant Director, with other nominations including Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Picture. We'll talk about the box office in a moment. As I said, the movie originally starred, it was Gary Cooper, Francois Tone, Richard Cromwell, and Guy Standing. And, of course, we have a different crew performing it on the radio. Released on January 11th, 1935. The Lives of a Bengal Lancer, which, by the way, was adapted from a 1930 novel by Francis Yeats Brown. We'll have more of the Lives of a Bengal Lancer coming up in a moment here on this classic radio theater with Wyatt Cox on a Friday.
Coins in the Fountain, 20th Century Fox presents the love story behind the love song that's sweeping the nation. Starring Clifton Webb, Dorothy McGuire, Gene Peters, Louis Jordan, Maggie McNamara. Don't miss 3 Coins in the Fountain in CinemaScope.
Let's go back now to the Lux Radio Theater, 87 years ago, April 10th, 1939.
And now I see Mr. DeMille is ready to raise the curtain on the second act of our play.
We continue with Lives of a Bengal Lancer, starring Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, Jackie Cooper, and C. Aubrey Smith. Several days have passed since McGregor and Forsyth left to seek information on the movements of the hill tribes. It's long after midnight, and in the lamplit regimental headquarters, Colonel Stone remains in conference with the Chief of Army Intelligence, Sir Thomas Woodley.
Personally, I feel the Emir of Bhopal is only a tool in the hands of Muhammad Khan.
Definitely, General. I've known the Emir of Bhopal 20 years, and I don't believe he'd join this war against us. Why, every year or so I take the regiment of Bhopal for the hunting. That means hunting wild pigs in this section.
Why not drop in on him as usual this year?
If our information is correct, Muhammad Khan will be there. Nothing would please me more.
Mr. McGregor has just returned, sir.
Good. Ask him to come in. This is the man I sent to reconnoiter.
McGregor?
Well, McGregor? All safe?
All safe, sir.
Good. And you saw our man?
Yes, sir. He says the Afghan chief is rounding up the border tribes against us. Muhammad Khan has agreed to furnish 2 million rounds of ammunition.
2 million rounds? And did our man learn where Muhammad Khan hopes to get it?
Yes, sir. By capturing our year's supply train, sir.
Good work. Thank you, McGregor.
May I speak, sir?
Well?
Why can't we slip out of here? Strike first. Wipe out Muhammad Khan before he attacks us.
Are you suggesting I begin hostilities before consulting Army Intelligence headquarters?
Army Intelligence? They're a bunch of old ladies, sir. They won't give us action. They'll send us to the Emir of Bhopal for parade or pig sticking.
An excellent suggestion.
What?
Sir Thomas, may I present Lieutenant McGregor? McGregor, this is Major General Sir Thomas Woodley, Chief of Army Intelligence.
Oh, yes, sir. How do you do?
Very well, thank you. Colonel Stone, your regiment leaves at dawn to hunt wild pigs on the estate of the Emir of Bhopal.
Do you hear that, McGregor?
Yes, sir.
Then let it be a lesson in diplomacy. Now get yourself a few hours' sleep. We leave at 5.
Pig sticking. That's marvelous, that is.
Oh, Mac, will you keep quiet? I was just falling asleep.
Intelligence Department. Action's just about to bust around here, and all we do is to go and ride over the private hunting grounds of a tin whistle prince, sticking lances into pigs. Wonderful.
Sounds rather fun. I ought to be good at that. Oh, by the way, I got some bad news for you. Your ward, young Stone.
Well, what about him?
What about him? What about him indeed?
What are you talking about?
Well, every night since we left, he's been down in the native quarter of the town. Rolls home blotto about dawn.
He does? Is he there now?
Oh, he's out on the usual binge, I imagine.
But we leave for Bhopal in 2 hours.
Oh, my. What will stern father say if we leave without his son? You know, you really ought to do something about it, Mac.
Oh, let old Ramrod do something about it. I'm going to bed.
I reasoned along similar lines. However, you might hang a lamp in the window or something.
Native quarters, eh? Well, I suppose I better go and get him.
So long, Nursey.
Oh, shut up.
Mr. Forsyth? Mr. McGregor, you're late. Line's been waiting 10 minutes for you.
Sorry, sir. I overslept.
Overslept? Report to me later. Join your squadron.
One moment, sir.
Well, Lieutenant Stone?
He didn't oversleep, sir. Mr. McGregor spent the night digging me out of a native quarter and trying to get me sober.
Mr. Stone, if I didn't need every officer, I'd place you under immediate arrest. Take your place. We leave for Bhopal at once.
Forward! Walk! Front!
So that's what all this fuss is for, eh? Big reception, fancy speeches. All Bhopal will turn out in the morning for what?
Well, I believe you said for pig sticking.
Yeah, shut up.
If you don't mind, Mac, I rather like it here. It's like something out of Arabian Nights. I say, look, on that bench by the fountain, that girl.
Oh, well, Mr. McGregor.
Oh, definitely.
She is beautiful, isn't she? I wonder who she is.
That, my friend, is what I'm just going to find out.
You?
Well, I saw her first, didn't I?
Now, Mac, you know you're lying. I saw her.
No,
wait a minute.
really,
Toss
you
it for
know
it, Mac.
I
Toss
saw
it for
her
it.
first.
Loser, keep clear.
But I say, really, gentlemen.
Hey, look. Look out. Here comes the colonel and that chief of the Oxford Brogue.
Pull in your stomachs, gentlemen.
Now, I'd like you to meet two more of my officers, Mr. McGregor and Mr. Forsyth. This gentleman is our friend and neighbor across the border from our station, Mohammed Khan.
Mohammed? Oh, honored, Khan Sahib.
Khan Sahib.
A very great pleasure, gentlemen.
And now, Khan Sahib, if you'll grant me a few moments' private conversation, there are a few things I'd like to discuss.
Well, I'll be at Mohammed Khan.
The enemy himself.
And I thought we came here for pig sticking. Mr. Forsyth, let me give you some advice. Never make fun of Army intelligence.
Thank you, Mr. McGregor. And now, I believe we had some unfinished business.
Oh, yes, the little slow-eyed number on the bench. Right, heads or tails?
Don't bother, Mac. Look over there. Your ward has beat us to it.
Well, can you beat that? Well, I suppose we'll have to rescue him again, Forsyth.
Just what I was thinking.
Come along, old man.
When I saw you here, Miss Volenskaya. Tanya Volenskaya. Did I say it right?
Oh, you have a wonderful Russian accent, Mr. Stone.
Oh, there. I knew you were Russian.
Hello, Casanova.
Oh, hello. You were telling Miss Volenskaya about the opera?
I'm sorry, Mr. Stone, but Major Hamilton wants you. Very important.
Now, look here, Mac.
That's an order, Mr. Stone.
Very well. Pardon me, Miss Volenskaya. I'll be back in a moment.
Too bad he had to leave, Miss Volenskaya. Did I hear it right?
Did we hear it right?
Oh, yes. That is correct.
No manners, this younger generation, Miss Volenskaya. Forgot the introductions. Now, this is Mr. McGregor, who is strongly imbued with the protective instinct.
Oh, and this is Mr. Forsyth, who is a snake charmer.
Oh, won't you sit down?
Thanks.
You said something of snake charming?
Did I? Oh, I've much to talk about myself. Now, you take me. I'm from Canada, up in Alberta.
A thoroughly dirty trick, Mac, and I won't keep still.
You will keep still. These walls are like paper, and your voice carries all over the place.
You made me walk right into a heavy discussion between the colonel and that Mohammed Khan chap with the Oxford accent. The old man was furious.
Look, you two, please put out that lamp and go to sleep.
I'll get even with you someday, Mac. You see if I don't.
All right, then. If you want the truth, here it is. And this is the reason you've got to keep away from her. She's Mohammed Khan's.
What?
Yes, she came here with him. We found it out afterwards.
She? I don't believe it.
Oh, he doesn't believe it, Forsyth.
Oh, go to sleep. Do we have to be up every night saving him from women? We've got to be up at dawn again for pig sticking.
Pasting your tent will not settle your problems, Mohammed Khan.
Perhaps not, Tanya, but it will help assuage my anger.
Is the great Mohammed Khan angry at the unexpected?
You don't understand. I laid a trap for this wise old fox of a British colonel to fall into. I wished him to attack the border while I remain peacefully here. His being here ruins my plans to seize the 2 million rounds of ammunition I pledged myself to furnish.
You would like to have the old fox attack the border?
What else have I been saying?
Have you ever taken a cub from a tigress?
Is this a time for riddles? What do you mean?
The wise old fox has brought with him his cub.
He paid you marked attention this evening.
Yes, the cub likes me. Now, if that cub were captured, taken wherever you want the old one to follow...
My dear Tanya, forgive me. I'm continually surprised to discover intelligence in a woman of such great beauty. Perhaps we have not lost yet, my Tanya. If you could send him a message secretly tonight.
At once, Mohammed Khan.
Who is it? Who's out there?
Open the door.
Hey, that sounds like Major Hamilton.
Of all times to wake a man up.
McGregor. Forsyth.
Yes, sir.
We'll go to the colonel's quarters at once.
Yes, sir. Anything wrong?
Mohammed Khan and his men have decamped, and they've taken young Stone with them.
Stone?
Colonel, if he's gone back to the border, we can be at Magala as soon as he can. This regiment can ride, sir.
I'm quite aware my regiment can ride, but it's not going to ride. Mohammed Khan kidnapped my son to goad me into pursuing him, to draw the Lancers out of position. He's mistaken his man. The regiment stays right here, obedient to the intelligence department.
Then let me go, sir. I could take a small detachment.
Thank you, Mr. McGregor, but I'll allow no officer to risk his life when another's own disobedience and folly caused his trouble.
Colonel Stone, you've been on the border a long time, I know. But perhaps you've never heard what Mohammed Khan does to his prisoners.
I've been on this border 20 years, Mr. McGregor. You're unnecessarily dramatic.
Am I? I was just beginning to think I was wrong about you. But I wasn't. You're nothing but a ramrod. You'll sit here while they kill your son by inches.
Please, Mr. McGregor. Pending charges of insubordination, consider yourself under arrest. Mr. Forsyth?
Yes, sir.
You'll be responsible for the prisoner.
Yes, sir. Come along, McGregor.
Colonel Stone,
That will do.
Yes, sir.
Major Hamilton?
Yes, Colonel.
You'll see that everything goes on as usual. We must show no alarm.
Yes, sir.
It's strange, Major. But for the first time, I begin to realize I have a son. You may go to your quarters, Major.
Well, you spoke your mind. If there's any virtue in that.
Regiment. Duty. You're improperly dressed. The old stuffed shirt. Why, I could...
Ah, look here, man. Get some sense. Do you imagine it was easy for him to do this?
Well, why not? He'd do the same to any of us.
That's where you're wrong. I watched his face. He was as white as a sheet.
Well, isn't that nice? That's being a man and a soldier, I suppose. Well, if it is, I don't want any part of it.
Look, Mick. Did it ever occur to you to wonder why a handful of men have managed to order the lives of 300 million people out here in India? It's because he's here. And a few more like him. Men who put their jobs ahead of everything. Neither death nor love can move them from it. And when his breed dies out, well, that's the end, dear Mick.
Huh. You're on his side, are you? Well, I'm not. He can sit over there and hug his duty all he wants to, but I'm going to do something. I'm going after that kid.
Oh, really, Mr. McGregor? You place me in a most unfortunate position.
Now, listen, Forsyth. I don't want any trouble from you.
Maybe you never heard what Mohammed Khan does to his prisoners, Mr. McGregor.
I'm going to go in native costume. I'll get by all right. But I'm going.
Oh, very well. When do we start?
What do you mean, we?
Well, you're my prisoner, you know. Can't let you out of my sight. We'll go after the kid.
Oh, so I'm Mother McCree, huh? Well, I guess this makes you something, too. Come along, Mrs. Forsyth. Come along.
We pause for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. We've just finished the second act of Lives of a Bengal Lancer, starring Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, Jackie Cooper, and C. Aubrey Smith. During this brief intermission, we bring you our guest of the evening. But first, a word to the ladies. Look at your hands for a moment. Right now, while I'm talking, won't you? Are they as smooth and pretty as you'd like them to be? If they're not, maybe it's the fault of the soap you use for your dishes. Why not switch to Lux Flakes? Lux is kind to your hands, you know. It has no harmful alkali, absolutely nothing to dry and age your skin. It helps your hands stay soft and smooth, the way you want them to look. Next time you buy soap for your dishes, think of your hands and say, Lux Flakes, please, in the large size box. And now, here's Mr. DeMille with our guest.
Like the men of our play, tonight's guest, General Hugh Samuel Johnson, has had a career long characterized by service to his country. Serving with the Army in the Philippines and in Mexico under General Pershing, General Johnson, during the World War, handled the gigantic problems of the drafts and Army supply and commanded the 8th Division. Famous as administrator of the NRA, he's also an author of books and articles on national events and a two-fisted columnist for the Scripps Howard newspapers. We switch our microphones now to Washington, D.C. General Johnson, come in.
I like these radio presentations of great dramas. I think The Lives of a Bengal Lancer is the best movie I have seen. I saw it 4 times. My son, a captain in our regular army, has seen it oftener. Most of our soldiers saw it. I never heard any who did not feel about it as I do. My brother-in-law served for years in the Indian Army. He took into France a Punjabi brigade, the very type of troops here pictured. The Lives of a Bengal Lancer is true to life, if not to any particular story. To anybody who has served in the Orient, it wakes memories as poignant as is peat smoke to an Irishman. The motto of West Point is engraved on the ring of every man who ever graduated. Grant, Sherman, Sheridan, Lee, Stonewall Jackson, Pershing, and thousands of others. It is simply duty, honor, country. On that motto, a tradition arose. It demands and receives any sacrifice for the nation, even certain death. We can ever rely on it, as the country has relied for almost a century and a half. The Lives of a Bengal Lancer tells a similar story of the British Army. It is no better and no worse than thousands of stories that the American Army knows. I don't usually cry at movies, but I bathe this one in weeping. It is a simple, honest tale of men who would rather be dead than not be decent. Nobody deserves credit for doing his plain duty, but every man who dies doing it deserves at least the tribute of a tear.
The General salutes the soldier. Thank you, General Johnson.
87 years ago, April 10th, 1939, the Lux Radio Theater presentation of The Lives of a Bengal Lancer, starring Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, and Jackie Cooper. The motion picture did quite well, not only critically, a lot of critical acclaim, but it grossed $1.5 million worldwide. Pretty darn good at the box office, don't you know? Released in American cinemas in January 1935, a big success. It called off a cycle of imperial adventure films, Charge of the Light Brigade, Another Don Gunga Din, The Four Feathers, The Real Glory. $1.5 million worldwide. 1 million in the U.S., second most popular at the British box office. And that got more work for Gary Cooper over the years. So it did well, too. Helped his career. I don't have a costing here on the motion picture, but apparently it was profitable. All right, we'll hear the conclusion of Lives of a Bengal Lancer at the Lux Radio Theater from this date 87 years ago, April 10th, 1939, when Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox continues in a moment.
A celebrated bestseller comes to life in the most monumental achievement in entertainment history. 20th Century Fox presents Darryl F. Zanuck's The Egyptian in CinemaScope, starring Gene Simmons, Victor Mature, Gene Tierney, Michael Wilding, Bella Darby, Peter Ustinov, and Edmund Purdom as The Egyptian in CinemaScope.
Mr. DeMille, I am ready for my close-up. Well, at least I'm ready for the conclusion of the Lux Radio Theater 87 years ago, April 10th, 1939.
We return to Hollywood for Act 3 of Lives of a Bengal Lancer, starring Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, Jackie Cooper, and C. Aubrey Smith. In a fortified valley, nestled among the forbidding Afghan mountains, lies Mogala, stronghold of Muhammad Khan. In a crude room, richly hung with fine tapestries, the Khan, in native dress, is seated cross-legged on the floor. He smiles as he's told of the capture of 2 British officers.
And one of them played most atrociously upon a Pashto reed pipe. When we arrested them as impostors, he dropped the pretense of being deaf and dumb and claimed he played the pure music of Arabia.
These English. What bravery to cross our mountains in such a fashion, disguised as our own people. I believe I shall have dinner in the great hall tonight, Hassan. And I will have these 2 English officers as my guest with Mr. Stone. I want the dinner to be faultless. In the English manner I taught you. Candles, the good silver, the fine china, and yes, the 1870 brandy and the 1912 Medoc.
It is done, Muhammad Khan.
Oh, yes. I've seen some excellent cricket in my day, Mr. Forsyth. I was Oxford 1910, you know.
Oh, really? Then that explains your tastes. A really splendid dinner, Khan Saab.
The mutton, how was it?
Well, now you make my position very difficult. Pride of country, you know. English mutton is acknowledged the finest.
More brandy, Mr. Stone?
No, thank you.
Oh, but you've scarcely eaten a thing. Come, Mr. Stone, a soldier should never refuse to eat, drink, or make love.
My sentiments exactly, Khan Saab. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow...
For tomorrow we die. Khan Sahib, I'm getting fed up with this cat and mouse stuff. What's the score?
Easy, Mac.
You've caught us. Now what are you going to do with us?
Mr. McGregor wants action. Well, perhaps you shall have it. It will depend.
Go on.
I naturally regret that Colonel Stone did not rise to my bait and attack me when I removed his son. I now must admit I had underestimated the Colonel's intelligence.
Well, what's that make us?
It makes of you whatever you choose. In fact, I'm prepared to furnish all three of you with horses and a safe conduct pass through the mountain tribes so you may rejoin your regiment.
And what's the catch?
You have but to answer two simple questions.
Watch this one, Mac.
I want to know by what route the yearly ammunition train is coming to supply the 41st Lancers and just where the 41st Lancers plans to meet it.
Well, when the furry household animal jumped out of the bag, it really jumped, didn't it?
Well, gentlemen, you will not tell me? We have ways to make men talk, as you are all no doubt thinking, effective ways. And so, if you will not give the information voluntarily, I will have to call upon experts to assist you. My household guards, gentlemen.
Does this mean we're prisoners, not guests?
I regret to say it does.
Well, that's splendid. Because I've been wanting to tell you all along what I really thought of that mutton.
Precisely my thought, Mr. McGregor. I regret to say it, Mohammed Khan, but your mutton is distinctly inferior.
The word, Mr. Forsyth, is rotten.
Now, this, gentlemen, as you may have guessed, is the room where we obtain much of our most desirable information.
Good God. Steady. Pull yourself together, Stone.
Oh, really, sirs? Must I proceed to such unpleasant and absurd extremes as torture? Well, now these are the beginning. They look like mere strips of thin bamboo. However, driven under the nails and lighted, we find them very, warm and persuasive. Lakra Jalao.
Bahut acha, Hazur.
Mr. Forsyth and Mr. Stone, I will ask you two to watch while we start with Mr. McGregor. Salutary, the effect of watching at times.
You devil, shut up.
Thank you, Mr. Forsyth. I dislike dramatics intensely myself. Now, Mr. McGregor, if you will sit down, please. Lakra Jalao. Warm, Mr. McGregor? Now, that ammunition train will be where, please?
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
Oh, but you do. Think hard.
I don't know. I don't know. That you, Forsyth?
Yes.
Have a cigarette. They all through with you?
I hope so. Seem to have got to the second stage with Stone. I thought they'd busted the whip on me.
You know, now I've been through it. The licking my old man gave me once was almost as bad.
Don't make.
Didn't talk, did you?
Not unless I was unconscious.
Did I?
Never knew you could swear like you did.
Oh. Oh, I'm not so bad. They're keeping him longer in there than they kept us.
Yeah, seems like it. Hope he's had a licking from his old man.
Well, not him. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, well, that's a new experience for him. Somehow it hurts worse to hear it on him.
Maybe that's because you think he'll talk.
Well, Don't you?
I can't help but feel... Well, after all, he's got the old man's blood in him.
Listen, they're bringing him in.
Hope so.
Oh, my God. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Here, take his head, Mac. On the bed with him.
Right, up. Here, cigarette, kid.
Leave me alone.
Listen, did you talk?
Leave me alone.
Sorry, Stone. We have to know.
I didn't talk to you. I swear I didn't.
All right, kid. All right, we believe you. Here, take the cigarette. Well, I guess Muhammad Khan found the Lancers a pretty tough bunch. Say, maybe one of you fellas can tell me, when do whiskers stop itching and get to be a beard?
Now, that is really a problem for the philosophers, Mr. McGregor. Now, take my own beard. I would say that in another week I shall be about eligible for the French Academy.
Oh, don't you fellas ever talk like human beings?
When you're in jail, Mr. Stone, you cease to be a human being.
Oh, listen. Listen, what's that noise?
Take a look from the window.
Right.
It's another caravan, probably. Well, what's the matter?
Stone?
What?
Didn't you tell us that they didn't make you talk?
I told you I didn't talk. I gave you my word, didn't I?
What'd you see out there?
It's another caravan, all right. They're loaded with ammunition boxes. Hundreds of them. And all bearing our seal.
Our ammunition?
2 million rounds. Captured by Muhammad Khan to be turned back against British soldiers. You hear that, Stone? That's what you've done.
Oh, don't. I couldn't help it.
No wonder they didn't take us back into that torture chamber. They didn't have to. Because you told them. Because you didn't have the nerve to stand a little pain. Well, you think of the pain you'll cause our men, our messmates.
Oh, stop it. One of us gone to pieces is enough. Don't take it too hard, Stone. It's not your fault entirely. But I can see now how right your father was. The Lancers are soldiers, well-seasoned soldiers, toughened by service. You're a kid, and the Lancers are men. Your father wanted to make a man of you. Wanted to get you so that you could take it. Take anything and never let the army down. That's the only thing we want out here. Chance to do a job and to do it well. Well, I guess you know that now, kid.
Watch it.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, the old mutton server.
My friends, I thought you might be interested to know your clever Colonel Stone is about to pay me a visit. Some call it an attack against me with the 41st Bengal Lancers. They're now only 2 hours away. I expect to make his reception a memorable one. But I hope to capture the colonel alive so that I may see his face when I present him with his son, who has betrayed him. Good evening, my friends.
300 Lancers. Against that ammunition.
The colonel wouldn't do anything so foolish.
He has to. Once that ammunition's distributed, it means a general war. He's going to try to recapture it or destroy that ammunition. Wait.
Man, I've got an idea.
I think so.
What do you see out there, Mac?
I was just measuring the distance from here to the place where they're storing that stuff.
Oh, about 200 yards, I'd say.
No, near 100.
Yeah, I ran the 200 at Cambridge.
Is that so? Well, I run the 110 flat at McGill. This is a job for 100 yards.
Toss you for it, Mac.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm your superior officer. You take your orders from me.
You forget you're my prisoner. You take orders from me.
No.
Shh, someone's coming.
That's the guard. Without food. Now.
Here's our chance. Get behind the door. Get it. Well, so long, Mac.
Oh, no, you don't. If anyone's going... I'm sorry, Forsyth, but I said this was my job. So long.
Mac, come back.
Shut up. You want to give him away?
What's he going to do?
He's going to blow up that ammunition shed, if he can.
Blow up the... Mac!
Get away from that door.
Oh, no, I'm going after him,
You
you
try
hear?
it, and you'll get what Mac gave me.
Oh, but he's going to die for what I did. Let me out. You...
You asked for it, Stone. Now, listen. McGregor went out there to blow up that ammunition, and himself with it, so that your father can hold up his head. You might think you can run out on that, but you can't. You're going to face it. All your life you'll face it. And your father's never going to know. And that's the debt you owe McGregor. You hear?
I hear.
Yes, then you pray that Mac has luck in blowing that place up, or you'll have no father to keep the secret from. Go on, pray. Pray, I tell you.
Oh, God, let him get away. It's a miracle I'm asking now. But he's there to die for me, for what I've done.
It's I who should die.
There he
not
goes.
him.
There he goes.
A miracle,
Across the yard.
a miracle.
Oh, keep going, Mac. Keep going, men. Go on. He's there. He's there. Good boy, Mac. Good boy.
And by the command of His Majesty the King Emperor, and in the presence of this regiment, I confer upon you, Lieutenant Forsyth, the Distinguished Service Order.
Thank you, sir. Second Lieutenant Donald Stone, 41st Bengal Lancers, for conspicuous gallantry in action. During the recent siege of Mangala, he broke from the cell in which he was imprisoned and attacked the enemy from within, killing their leader, Mohammed Khan, and thus demoralizing hostile forces when the success of our arms was in the balance.
Lieutenant Donald Stone, by command of His Majesty the King Emperor, and in the sight of this regiment, I confer upon you the Distinguished Service Order. My boy.
Thank you, sir.
Captain Alan McGregor, 41st Bengal Lancers, deceased. At the sacrifice of his life, he destroyed enemy ammunition supplies, contributing thereby to the success of our arms in action before the siege of Mangala.
His Majesty the King Emperor has been most graciously pleased to confer posthumously the Victoria Cross upon the late Captain Alan McGregor. In accordance with the custom of this regiment, I place this cross upon the saddle cloth of his horse.
Move to the right in column of force. Home, force. Right, turn. To the left, quick, march.
McGregor. Yes, to take it. To take anything. Never let the army down. That's the only thing we want out here. It's a chance to do a job. And to do it well. Well, I guess you know that now, kid.
The curtain falls on the last act of Lives of a Bengal Lancer, starring Errol Flynn, Brian Aherne, Jackie Cooper, and C. Aubrey Smith. In a moment, our stars return for their bow. But first, I wonder if you can guess how many teaspoons of flakes one large-sized box of Lux holds. I'll wager you won't come anywhere near the right figure. Well, measured out spoonful for spoonful, there are nearly 400 rounded teaspoons of flakes in one large-sized box. Nearly 400 teaspoonfuls. Think of that. And just a few flakes make such wonderful suds. Gentle but effective. One box of Lux will do many, many things for you. And that's a good thing to remember while you're thinking of spring house cleaning. It would take a long time to list all the things Lux Flakes will keep fresh and bright in every room of your house. But just to give you an idea, in the bedroom,
The blankets and bedspreads, pillows and slip covers,
in the living room,
rugs and upholstery, lampshades, piano keys, curtains,
the kitchen,
glassware and dishes, of course, the refrigerator, furniture, and linoleum.
and the woodwork all over the house. Why, if you don't know how much Lux Flakes can do for you, you'll want to get acquainted with them now. You'll be amazed how much easier Lux makes your housework and how inexpensive it is. A little goes so far. Lux is thrifty, you know. So get the generous large-size box tomorrow and use it for everything safe in water alone. And remember, while you work with gentle Lux Flakes, you'll be saving your hands. And that's mighty important to any woman. Mr. DeMille.
In Messrs. Flynn, Aherne, Cooper, and Smith, we have respectively a famous sailor, an airplane pilot, a trap drummer, and a cricket player, which leaves the field open for any topic that may pop into their distinguished heads. By right of seniority, Mr. Smith, you take the lead.
Very well, then. I'll begin by suggesting that Brian and Errol report a little more consistently for cricket practice.
Do they play that sissy game?
Sissy game? Young man, just you come round to Griffith Park some Sunday afternoon and observe. You'll be playing a different tune on that drum of yours. Sissy game?
Got any ducats?
You don't need tickets, Jackie. Few people seem to know it, but they can witness a fine exhibition of cricket and some of Hollywood's greatest stars playing it for no charge at all by just coming around to the public park.
And incidentally, enjoying a nice cup of tea on the house.
Perhaps that's it, Brian. Maybe you and Errol don't like the brand of tea we've been serving after the game.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Smith. Rough games like cricket are all right for you youngsters, but we're getting on, you know. All the playing Errol and I have been doing lately has been on the sound stages.
But what about that trip you just made to Dodge City, Kansas, Mr. Flynn, for your new picture?
Ah, yes, Errol. I hear you had a wonderful time there. Hope I get a trip to Mexico for the premiere of Juarez.
Oh. Wait till you hear the rootin', tootin', and shootin' when Mr. DeMille opens Union Pacific in Omaha a couple of weeks from now.
Kind words, Errol. But you gave us something to shoot at in your Kansas expedition.
Well, sir, I can honestly say I was never so impressed in all my life. Actors, newspapers, photographers, all of us traveled to Dodge City. That's a town of about 10,000 people, but when we got there, we found an additional 90,000 visitors. Well, I've been in this country over 4 years now, but I never really saw America until that trip. I mean the real America, the people who go to see the pictures we make. I've never seen such hospitality or real down-to-earth courtesy as we saw on that trip. And here's one very important discovery for me. After making it, a broadcast like this has taken on an entirely new meaning. I used to just talk into this little black microphone here and hope for the best, but now I feel that I know the people we're playing to. And knowing them, I can't help feeling that I know the finest people in the world. Good night.
And so say all of us. Good night, and thank you, CB.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. DeMille.
Good night, Lancers. Report here for duty soon again.
Don't miss the news that Mr. DeMille brings you shortly about the stars and play coming next Monday. Tonight's cast included Ian McLaren as Major Hamilton, C. Montague Shaw as Sir Thomas Woodley, Nancy Leach as Tanya, Lal Chand Mehra as Vizier, Eric Snowden as Captain Hendrickson, and Ian Purvis as Mr. Dawson. Errol Flynn appeared through courtesy of Warner Brothers. Brian Ahern's new Warner picture is Juarez. C. Aubrey Smith is seen in the RKO film Five Came Back, and Douglas Dumbrill in Captain Fury. Louis Silvers is from 20th Century Fox Studio, where he's directing music for the return of the Cisco Kid. Be sure to listen to the new Lux daytime radio program, The Life and Love of Dr. Susan, the story of a young and attractive woman doctor struggling to make life worthwhile for herself and her 2 small children. You can hear it over most of these stations in the United States every afternoon, Monday through Friday, at 2:15 Eastern Time, 1:15 Central Time, 3:15 Mountain Time, and 2:15 Pacific Time. This new daytime program, The Life and Love of Dr. Susan, comes to you in addition to the Lux Radio Theater. Now, Mr. DeMille.
Tonight's play was concerned with a type of warfare that's found only in one corner of the earth. But there's another battle which concerns all of us, the war against rackets. Seldom has this modern crusade been pictured more effectively than in the hit film Bullets or Ballots, the exciting melodrama you'll hear a week from tonight. The story of a city detective's fight against organized crime. The star will be the same powerful performer you saw in the picture, Edward G. Robinson. And opposite Mr. Robinson, Mary Astor, Humphrey Bogart, and Otto Kruger. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Flakes, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Edward G. Robinson in Bullets or Ballots with Mary Astor, Humphrey Bogart, and Otto Kruger. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
Our Lux Radio Theater presentation of Lives of a Bengal Lancer has come to you with the good wishes of the makers of Lux Flakes, the gentle, thrifty flakes known to women the world over. As Mr. DeMille told you, our play next Monday night is Bullets or Ballots, and starred in it, you will hear Edward G. Robinson, Mary Astor, Humphrey Bogart, and Otto Kruger. Join us again next week in the Lux Radio Theater. Be part of the large audience that gathers each Monday to enjoy an hour of dramatic entertainment and to meet Hollywood and its famous people. Your announcer has been Melville Ruick, and this is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Cecil B. DeMille was probably the most famous host of the Lux Radio Theater. He wasn't the only host, but he also went through a bunch of controversy. There were conflicts between DeMille and the theater and Hollywood unions. Back in 1945, Hollywood divided by a bitter jurisdictional fight between the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees and the Conference of Studio Unions. Now, that led to strikes and picket lines at major studios, particularly Warner Brothers. DeMille, the powerful and outspoken conservative figure in the Hollywood scene, well, let's just say it got kind of icky. He supported IATSE, crossed picket lines to continue working. It made him highly controversial among members and supporters of the Conference of Studio Unions. Because DeMille wasn't just a director, but also the longtime host and producer of the Lux Radio Theater, the stance created tension within radio as well. Some union members objected to his continued on-air role, arguing that allowing him to host the program undermined labor solidarity during an active strike. Situation became especially sensitive because radio productions also relied on union labor, and there were concerns about whether DeMille's presence might trigger boycotts or internal disputes among performers and technicians. That, despite the controversial, DeMille remained the host of the Lux Radio Theater throughout the period. The dispute gradually subsided as the larger Hollywood conflict cooled, but it highlighted the deep divisions in the entertainment industry during the mid-40s and foreshadowed later political and labor battles in Hollywood. One would not think that the Lux Radio Theater would end up being a flashpoint of Hollywood labor, but it most surely was. William Keighley later succeeded Cecil B. DeMille as host of the theater. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have comedy. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, and their guest will be Virginia Mayo. Willard Waterman and the Great Gildersleeve, and Marjorie and Bronco, the young married couple, are living with Gildersleeve, and Gildy thinks it's just to keep him from being lonely. Also, George Burns and Gracie Allen, and George having issues because Gracie wants to join a literary club, and tells Mrs. Randolph George is the great-grandson of poet Robert Burns, and we know that's not the case. Also, Jack Benny, the Lucky Strike program, and it's coming up on the end of the season. Jack's worried about getting his contract renewed. It's another one of those original unedited transcripts. Somebody is reading Mary's lines, but we're not sure whom. We're not sure if it is Jeanette Eichmann or whether it's Jack's daughter. So we're not sure. One of the two are reading the lines for Mary here. And we'll wrap it all up with an episode of Fibber McGee and Molly. That's coming up tomorrow. Sunday, we'll have Big Town, Dragnet, Escape, and Night Watch. On Monday, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, suspense, Orson Welles in the 1944 production, The Marvelous Barastro. If you've heard the Marvelous Barastro as it was done by Peter Lorre in the summer series Mystery in the Air, you don't want to miss this. Also, Casey Crime Photographer starring Stotts Cotsworth, Crime and Peter Chambers starring Dane Clark, and the CBS Radio Workshop production of a very sad story, Jacob's Hands. On Tuesday, comedy with Jimmy Durante, Abbott and Costello, Aldrich family, and the Screen Directors Playhouse production of It Happens Every Spring. On Wednesday, 2 shows from 1951. The Big Show, starring Tallulah Bankhead, Eddie Cantor, and Jack Carson, and The Even Bigger Show with Jack Benny from 1951 as the IRS visits him again. On Thursday, we'll have Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie, Bob Bailey and Virginia Gregg and Let George Do It, a 1935 production of Calling All Cars, and The Whistler. A week from today, we'll have another Lux Radio Theater production, Bullets or Ballots, starring Edward G. Robinson, and episodes of Gunsmoke and Have Gun Will Travel. That's coming up a week from today, and that's your week ahead here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Let's get to William Conrad. Head to Dodge City, Kansas next for an episode of Gunsmoke.
CinemaScope sweeps you into the raging tide of India in King of the Khyber Rifles. On the scientifically created CinemaScope screen with stereophonic sound, see Tyrone Power, Terry Moore, Michael Rennie in King of the Khyber Rifles in CinemaScope.
Now William Conrad as Marshal Matt Dillon, going back 72 years to April 10th, 1954, and The Greater Love.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
Oh, you call this keeping the peace? Sitting around in the sun like a farmer on Sunday?
Hello, Doc.
Oh, I wish I was a U.S. Marshal. Get paid whether you're working or not.
What's the matter, Doc? Lose a couple of patients last night?
I'm thinking of moving to San Francisco, Matt.
What for? You got a monopoly here in Dodge. San Francisco's full of doctors.
Yes, and they're probably all rich, too. No, I'm serious, Matt.
Oh, forget it, Doc. You're some 20 years too late for the gold rush. And anyway, we need you here.
Dodge can find another doctor. I'm tired of working day and night and getting paid with promises.
Now, you need some money. I'll call a town meeting and shake it out of these people, Doc. But if you try to go to San Francisco, I'll throw you in jail and you can practice from there.
Oh, well, good. Then you'll have to feed me, too.
Yeah. Gladly, Doc, gladly. If you can stand Chester's cooking.
Yeah, I take it all back, man. The last time I ate one of Chester's meals, I was groggy for 3 days. Chester.
Hello, Doc. Mr. Dillon.
Doc wants to know where you learned to cook, Chester.
Why, my Uncle Arthur taught me, Doc. I batched with him for a time when I was a boy. Poor old fella. He died soon after that.
I bet he did.
That stage is kind of late today, ain't it?
Well, the way Hank's driving it shouldn't be, but I haven't got time to loaf around greeting stagecoaches. I'll see you men later.
Oh, say so long, Doc.
She's emotioning at us, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, there's something wrong, Chester.
Wait there, Marshal. I'll get right down. We run into a fight, Marshal.
Anybody hurt, Hank?
I killed a man I had riding shotgun. He fell off, and I had to leave him there.
Well, I'll send somebody out for him. Where'd it happen?
Right where the trail crosses the South Fork of the Pawnee. There was 3 of them bandits, Marshal. But by heaven, we put slugs into 2 of them.
You mean you killed 2 of them?
No, they rode off, but I could see 2 of them was all hunkered up over their saddles like they was hurting pretty bad.
Did you recognize any of them?
Well, I'd hate to be wrong and get a man into trouble, Marshal, but I'd swear one of them was that young Howard Brandt. You know the fellow that moved out here with his wife a while back?
Yeah, I met him.
They got a place up near Turkey Creek, Mr. Dillon, but I ain't never seen it.
Now, let's ride up and see how they're making out, Chester.
All right, sir. I'll go get our horses. I met Howard Brandt when he first come out here, Mr. Dillon. He sure didn't seem like no bandit to me. Real gentle, easy-going fella.
It's like a horse that won't buck when you first get on him, Chester. He's waiting to come loose when you least expect it.
Yes, sir. Hey, there's Miss Brandt now. She must have seen us coming.
Yeah. All right, pull up, boy. Hello, Miss Brandt.
Howard ain't here.
It's, important, ma'am. We'll just wait on the porch here. We won't bother you.
It's no use, Marshal. Howard won't be back till tomorrow.
Look down there, Chester, on the steps.
Hey, that's blood, Mr. Dillon.
Miss Brandt.
That's chicken blood. I just killed one.
I'm sorry, Miss Brandt, but I'm going to have to talk to Howard. Is he bad hurt?
He's dying, Marshal. Leave him alone.
You want to show me where he is?
Marshal, leave him die in peace. He ain't got long. You'll kill him asking him questions. I don't figure he'll live through the night as it is.
Howard and his friends held up the stage, Miss Brandt, and they killed a man.
Wait, Marshal.
Huh?
I'll tell you.
All right.
Jed Butler planned it all.
I never heard of no Jed Butler, Mr. Dillon.
Does this Butler live around here, Miss Brandt?
Howard knew him in Oklahoma Territory, Marshal. He and a man named Blake come by here one night a few weeks back. They didn't come into the house, so I can't tell you what they look like.
But they talked Howard into holding up the stage, is that it?
I didn't know nothing about it, Marshal, till today. I was inside redding up the house, and I heard a shout. And I come out, and I found Howard laying in the dirt. They just dumped him there and rode off.
You think they forced Howard to go along?
No. He probably wanted to go. He disappointed me, Marshal. I'd thought Howard was an honest man. Maybe it's as well he's dying. I'm going into him now, Marshal.
You, want me to send Doc out?
No. It wouldn't do no good.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, Miss Brandt, you let me know.
Thanks, Marshal. But I reckon it's too late now.
There. Chester, take this down to Mr. Hightower and have him print up some wanted notices from it, huh?
Yes, sir.
I guess that's about all I can do about Jed Butler and his friend right now.
Oh, somebody will spot him and come tell you sooner or later.
And I hope so. It's already been 2 days.
Matt? Hello, Chester.
Oh, hello, Miss Kitty.
Well, what's the trouble, Kitty?
I just went up to Doc's office to get some stuff in my throat. He isn't there.
Well, should he be? Was he expecting you?
He wasn't there this morning either. When'd you see him last, Matt?
Right. Come to think of it, not since the day of the stage holdup. Why?
I was with him that night, Matt. He came into the Texas Trail real late.
Yeah?
We were sitting there talking, and some kid brought him a message. Doc didn't say it was from, but he left. And as far as I can find out, nobody's seen him since.
Hey, by golly, Mr. Dillon, she's right. I ain't seen Doc neither.
That was 2 days ago, Matt.
Well, sometimes Doc's out on a call longer than that.
You're trying to fool yourself, Matt.
Yeah, I guess I am.
I heard about 2 of those bandits being shot.
Well, it sure couldn't have been Miss Brandt who come for Doc.
No.
You mean one of those men was Howard Brandt?
Well, they left him at his house, Kitty. I didn't see him, but I believe Miss Brandt, and he probably died last night.
I feel sorrier for her than him.
I guess I do too, Kitty.
But what about Doc, Matt? What are you going to do?
Well, Kitty, if I knew where those men are, I'd have gone after him before now.
They're holding him. They might even kill him.
Look, Kitty, I can't go out and ride around on the prairie hoping to bump into him somewhere.
If anything happens to Doc, I'll go after those men myself, Matt.
Well, maybe they'll just turn him loose when he's through doctoring the men.
I wish I could believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, so do I. We waited. The rest of that day and through the night, but nothing happened. The next morning, however, I was walking down to the office when I saw Miss Brandt drive by in a wagon. I waved, but she went on past me without a sign. And as she did, I noticed a figure lying in the back of the wagon, wrapped in a blanket. And as I watched her drive down the street and on out of town, I realized she must be headed for Boot Hill. I got Chester, and we followed her out to the burying ground. She had stopped and was taking a shovel out of the wagon when we walked up to her.
I don't need no help, Marshal.
The ground's hard, Miss Brandt. We'll dig a hole for you.
Leave me be. He's my man, and I'll bury him myself. Right where he deserves. Among the rest of these murderers and outlaws. What are you looking at, Marshal?
Your face? What happened to you?
Shows, does it?
Yeah.
Jed Butler did that, Marshal. He came by yesterday. Knocked me around some.
He did? What for? Where is he?
I was gonna come tell you. Once I got Howard buried.
Well, tell me now. He's got Doc with him. At least I think he has.
Doc was there all tied up, sitting on a horse. He didn't say nothing. Butler said he'd shoot him if he did.
Why'd he beat you? What'd he want?
He wanted to know if you'd been around. And if we'd told you anything. Howard was still alive, Marshal. I don't know how he lived so long. But he died after Butler got to shaking him and slapping him.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That's why he beat me.
Well, at least we know for sure he's got Doc with him, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, but we're no closer to finding him. You sure you won't let us help bury Howard, ma'am?
I kind of wish you would now, Marshal. I'm just about wore out.
Mr. Dillon, I just can't stand this waiting around doing nothing much longer. Couldn't you organize a posse or something?
Butler'd get scared if he got wind of a posse, Chester.
You mean he'd shoot Doc and try to get away?
Yeah, he might. It's a safer bet just to wait it up. Well, Tobile, but come on in.
How are you, Tobile?
Tobile always good, Chester.
Where you been the last month, anyway? Out scalping white men?
Tobile no scalp white man long time. Maybe too long.
Well, for a tame Indian, you sure got a wild look in your eye. What you doing here?
Tobile hunt antelope on prairie.
Huh?
Way off see, two white men. One ride very funny. Tobile go very close. They no see, but Tobile see.
What did you see, Tobile?
White medicine man.
What, Doc?
Good man. Take bullet out of Tobile long time ago. No like him all tied in rope. Come quick, tell Marshal.
Do you know where they are? Can you track them?
White man easy to track, like buffalo herd. Always big fool.
When was this, Tobile?
Yesterday. Long ride from here.
All right. Chester, go get our horses and find a fresh one for Tobile. Maybe we won't be too late.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, a man just out of prison emerges to freedom packed with panic. Monday night on CBS Radio, Suspense stars Broderick Crawford in Parole to Panic, a spine-tingling production well calculated to keep you in suspense. It's entirely possible, under certain circumstances, that prison might be preferable to freedom. Hear Suspense Monday night on most of these stations, and you'll agree fully with that premise. Now the second act of Gunsmoke.
It was 60 miles to where Tobeel had seen Doc and Jed Butler, but we rode hard and covered it in a very few hours. From there on, however, with Tobeel tracking, we had to slow down. And it was growing dusk when the trail finally led to the edge of a small bluff, and then turned and dropped down around the side of it. We dismounted and followed it the rest of the way on foot to where we could see a small cabin hidden in a clump of box elder at the base of the cliff. And there we waited for the dark. When it came, we sneaked up to the cabin and stood close to the wall, listening.
How is he now, Doc?
I've told you before, Butler, the man's dying.
Listen, you, he's the only man I ever called friend. He better not die.
I'm a doctor, Butler. I'd do anything in my power to save a life, even that of a murderer.
You go on talking like that, I'll blow you open with this shotgun, Doc.
Shotgun. Why don't you carry a pistol, like ordinary men? Or are you too much of a coward?
Doc, you're either a fool or you're plumb crazy.
Oh, why? Because I'm not afraid to die?
Well, you're going to die, just as soon as he does. I ain't going to leave you around to spread no tales. I'm going to kill you and get out of here.
And it won't be very long, Butler. Blake'll go most any minute.
Maybe I ought to shoot you now. Just leave him here.
Well, I thought you said that he was your friend.
He is. And I'm getting a spooky feeling.
Chester, Tobeel, let's get
talk
back.
out of you, Doc, and I won't wait.
He's going to kill him, Mr. Dillon.
Do something.
We better bust in there before it's too late.
No. He killed Doc. Sure we do that.
Yeah, Tobeel's right, Chester.
Well, we got to do something. Doc said himself that wounded man's going to die any minute.
Hell, I'm thinking, Chester.
If plenty time, could wait and shoot when come out in morning.
Yeah, but we got no time.
There might be a chink somewhere in that cabin that I could poke a gun through.
Man say him very spooky now. One little noise, shoot Doc fast.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't dare take the chance.
Tobeel know many trick, all kind. But here, nothing.
If Butler used a pistol, Doc might have a bare chance, but that cussed shotgun...
Wait a minute.
What, Mr. Dillon?
That shotgun. It's not a 6-shooter, and it's not a repeating rifle.
What do you mean?
He can shoot it once, and then he's got to reload.
Once is all it takes.
To kill one man it is, Chester.
What are you doing, Mr. Dillon?
Here, take my gun belt, Chester.
What?
Here, take it.
Yes, sir, but what for?
I'm going in there. Unarmed.
What?
Now, when I get inside, you and Tobeel sneak up close. And you be ready to come through that door when you hear his shotgun go off.
Mr. Dillon, you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
He'll kill you, sure.
Maybe. But if you two don't get in there fast, if he does shoot, he'll club Doc to death.
But Mr. Dillon...
All right, now, quiet.
Who's that? Get over by the door, Doc. No, don't open it yet. Doc Adams is standing by that door. I got a shotgun aimed at his back. Now, who is it?
I'm unarmed. Open the door. I'll come in with my hands in front of me.
All right. Open it, Doc. Any tricks? I'll shoot Doc. Go ahead, Doc.
Hello, Doc.
Matt? He's unarmed, Butler.
And get in here and close that door. Who are you?
Matt Dillon.
Dillon? Marshal?
That's right.
You got some men outside, huh? Well, it won't do no good, Marshal. I'll shoot you before they can get anywhere near me.
I got 2 men out there, Butler. And the second they hear a shot, they'll be in here.
That'll be too late, won't it, Marshal?
Well, it depends on how you look at it, Butler. Won't be too late to take you. That shotgun only shoots once.
Take me? You'll be dead.
Yeah?
Matt, you shouldn't have done this.
Why not, Doc?
Well, it's bad enough me getting killed.
He can only kill one of us, Doc. If he shoots me, Tabeel and Chester will get him. And if he shoots you, I'll kill him with my bare hands.
You got it all figured, ain't you, Marshal?
Yeah?
Well, I'd rather kill a U.S. Marshal than a doctor any day. You know that?
Matt, he's right. You should have stayed outside.
And stand there waiting for him to shoot you? No, I wouldn't like that much, Doc.
Well, maybe you'll shoot me anyway.
Maybe. But at least there's some kind of a chance now.
Shut up. A minute, you two. Shut up. I don't quite figure this.
No?
No. You mean you come in here knowing I'll probably kill you rather than Doc? Is that right?
Yes, Butler, that's right. Yes, that's what he did.
Why?
Well, no reason, Butler. No reason at all, except we're friends, I guess. Just something like that.
What's being friends got to do with it?
You wouldn't understand, Butler. You no good, filthy, rotten scum.
He's willing to die for you, ain't he? I never heard of nothing like that. And him, Marshal, and everything, willing to die.
That's your friend, Butler. I better take a look at him. He's dead now. Well, make up your mind, Butler.
I just don't understand a man like that.
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
What's that? You ain't saying that. That come from something. Scripture, huh? Is that what it is? Blake's the only friend I ever had.
Oh, and a while ago you were willing to leave him here to die. Alone. You don't know anything about friendship, Butler.
No, I guess I don't. Anyways, if I was in a spot like you, there ain't nobody in the world would have walked in here to do for me what the Marshal's willing to do for you.
Oh, and I feel sorry for you, Butler. Real sorry. If it'll still give you pleasure to shoot, well, go ahead.
No. I'd just get killed anyway.
All right, give me the gun, Butler.
Sure. I never knowed people like you and the doc before, Marshal. You sure you ain't crazy or something?
Maybe. Maybe we are, little Butler. Who knows?
Gunsmoke, under the direction of Norman Macdonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were Joyce McCluskey, John Dehner, Frank Gerstle, and Ralph Moody. Harley Bear as Chester, Howard McNear as Doc, and Georgia Ellis as Kitty. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke. Tomorrow afternoon, for its 11th feature report to America, the CBS Radio Department of Public Affairs tells the story of the wetbacks, the thousands of illegal immigrants who cross our southern border through America's big back door to look for work and wages. Hear Wetbacks, Sunday afternoon on most of these same stations. George Walsh speaking. John Lund, as yours truly, Johnny Dollar, brings you Colorful Mystery Tuesday nights on the CBS Radio Network.
72 years ago, April 10th, 1954, Gunsmoke on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. John Dehner is next as Paladin in Have Gun Will Travel.
CinemaScope, the modern miracle you see without glasses, takes you under the sea in Beneath the 12-Mile Reef, where men challenge the killer kingdom of tiger, shark, and giant octopus for booty, power, love. Don't miss Robert Wagner, Terry Moore, and Gilbert Roland in Beneath the 12-Mile Reef in CinemaScope.
Now a show that moved from television to radio, John Dehner as Paladin in Have Gun Will Travel from 66 years ago, April 10th, 1960.
All right, hey boy, I'll take you out there. You can dig for your treasure, you can dig up the whole desert. But let me tell you something. You won't find a thing.
Have Gun Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Dehner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel, headquarters of the man called Paladin.
Yes? Oh, hello, hey boy.
You busy, Mr. Paladin?
No, it's on your mind.
Hey boy, I want to share news of great good fortune.
Good fortune? Well, wonderful, hey boy. What is it?
Oh, here. This letter come from hey boy, all the way from Mexico. Oh. You read, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah. Dear Mr. Chang, after a thorough investigation which has proven you to be a man of sterling character, you have been selected to share the proposition I am about to unfold to you. Some time ago, during an insurrection, an important man in the Mexican government... hey, boy.
Yes, sir.
Before I read any further, let me guess. This man, did he escape across the border into the United States with a lot of gold?
Oh, yes, sir. Untold fortune in gold.
Uh-huh. And he buried this untold fortune in gold somewhere in this country.
Yes, sir.
Then he later went back to Mexico and on his deathbed revealed to the man who wrote you the letter where he had buried it.
Yes, sir. Only a man who wrote letter...
wait a minute, hey boy, I'm still guessing.
Oh, you guessed pretty good.
Now, the man who wrote you the letter isn't able to undertake the search for the treasure himself, and he is generously willing to share the secret of the hiding place with you for a 50-50 split. But there are certain expenses involved, huh?
Yes, sir. $2,000.
Uh-huh, $2,000. And if you send him the $2,000 to cover the costs as evidence of your good faith, of course, he will send you the information telling you where the gold is buried. Am I right?
Oh, Mr. Paladin, how you know all that?
Oh, hey, boy. Do you know why you received this letter?
Oh, yes, sir, because hey, boy is man of sterling character, like it say here.
No, hey, boy. Because somebody has you marked for a mug.
Huh?
A sucker. Don't you remember when you first started working here at the Carlton? The man who claimed to be a miner sold you the gold brick?
Oh, yes, gold brick turned out to be lead. Very sad.
Well, believe me, this letter is an older bunco game than the gold brick.
Bunco?
Of course. If you send $2,000 as evidence of your good faith, you'll never see the money again.
Oh. But, hey, boy, did send $2,000.
You didn't.
Oh, yes, I did. I sent all my money, all Missy Wong's money, and take up collection for members of Celestial Dragon Society.
Oh, hey, boy. Didn't that gold brick experience teach you anything?
Oh, yes, Mr. Paladin. Teach you, hey, boy, never buy gold brick.
Talk about best-selling records. Here's a familiar tune about America's best-selling filter cigarette, Winston. Winston gives you real flavor, full, rich tobacco flavor. And you know, that's because only Winston has filter blend up front. Choice, flavorful tobaccos, specially selected and specially processed for filter smoking. No wonder Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should. Smoke Winston.
Hey, boy, Miss Wong, and the members of the Celestial Dragon Society had been swindled. But there was nothing I could do about it. Their money was gone. That night, I went out on the town. I had a big evening, and a big head to prove it. When I returned to my room at dawn, I hung out the Do Not Disturb sign. I must remember to have one printed in Chinese. Who?
Mr. Paladin, Mr. Paladin, most important, we see you.
Oh, hey, boy. No, later, hey, go away. Away.
Paladin must talk to you.
Oh, well, I might as well give up. All right, come in.
Oh.
Come in.
Good morning, Mr. Paladin.
Good morning, Miss Wong.
Oh, so sorry to wake you, Mr. Paladin, but must talk business.
Why so early?
We wish to hire your services, Mr. Paladin.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we received in mail this morning. Map of buried fortune. Most essential, we waste no time.
Oh, yes.
You what?
Map of buried fortune. See?
Now, let me look at that. The Arizona desert. Wow, this is carrying the fiendish cruelty to an extreme. Why isn't he satisfied? Just take your money. You don't believe this map is on the level.
Oh, Isa.
Oh, yes, sir. We wish to hire service, Mr. Paladin. When we find gold, we pay you generous fee.
Hey, boy, I'm not going to have any part of this nonsense.
Oh, then maybe, Mr. Paladin, you tell us best way to get to this place?
You mean you'd go by yourselves?
Yes, sir.
To that wild country you know nothing about?
Yes, sir.
To dig for a treasure that doesn't exist?
Oh, no, but we must go, Mr. Paladin. Have made big investment.
Oh, you poor, sweet, trusting babe.
Mr. Paladin, we lose $2,000. We not go.
All right. I'll take you out there. You can dig for your treasure. You can dig up that whole God-forsaken desert. But let me tell you, you won't find a thing. But maybe it will accomplish something. Maybe it'll teach you a lesson. The map designated a strip of the Arizona Territory that bordered on Mexico's Zona Libre, or free zone, a haven for fugitives from American law. I still couldn't quite figure out why the swindler had sent the map, unless it was to postpone Hey Boy's inevitable awakening to the fact that he'd been hoaxed. I had only hoped that somehow this journey would lead us to the man in question and the return of Hey Boy's original investment. It was a long, hard trip by stage to Nogales, where we rented a wagon and equipment. When we finally arrived at our destination, Miss Wong and Hey Boy were still full of high hopes and good spirits. We had just made camp when I saw a rider coming toward us. I went out to meet him.
Howdy.
Hello.
My name is Sweeney. Bill Sweeney, Arizona Ranger.
Hello, Sweeney. My name is Paladin.
Paladin? I seen your outfit and your equipment there. Looks like you might be figuring to do some prospecting.
Well, in a way.
Mister, I don't like to be discouraging, but you're wasting your time.
Oh, I'm sure of it, but you see, I'm only acting as a guide. Those are my bosses over there.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't blame you none. If you can make yourself a few dollars. If they got a mine, too, let them go ahead. Let them dig for gold where there ain't none.
Exactly. Hey, will you stay and have a cup of coffee with us?
Well, thanks. Some other time, maybe. I gotta get back on the job.
What's the ranger business out this way?
For several months now, we've had a 24-hour patrol on this border.
Huh?
Ever hear of Professor Burdick?
The big-time Eastern crook?
Yeah. Well, he come west. Pulled the biggest hold-up in this territory. Gold. Fresh out of the mint.
A government shipment?
Yeah. We was on his trail and lost him. Then we got a tip he's hiding out in them hills. Right over there.
In the free zone?
Mm-hmm. So close you could darn near spit on him. And we can't touch him while he's over the line. But just let him or that sidekick of his step a toe over on this side. We'll get him. Well, gotta get. So long, Paladin.
Yeah, so long, Sweeney. Stop by again.
Might do that.
Your nose will be counted this April. Yes, every nose in the family by Uncle Sam's official census takers. You may already have received your advance questionnaire in the mail. By filling it out beforehand, you'll save your time and Uncle Sam's. Refer to the enclosed sample and make it accurate. Satisfy yourself with the census taker's credentials before handing over the questionnaire and answer all questions. It's confidential and it's the law. The purpose behind this nose count, it's done every 10 years, is to bring our population statistics up to date. More than that, we learn from the figures the areas that are growing and those that are diminishing in population. We learn to anticipate future schools and colleges, public facilities of every kind, where the need is growing for supermarkets, shopping centers, and so on. The census count will be more important this year than ever, so answer all questions fully and accurately. As we said before, it's confidential and it's the law.
After the first few hours of watching Hey Boy with the shovel, I pitched in to help. I could see he was never going to give up until every inch of the area had been explored. 4 days later, we hadn't found any gold. But we had a lot of blisters and a dozen good wolf traps. Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Hey, boy, not here, you, Mr. Paladin. He busy digging holes.
Well, Miss Wong, would you bring me the ladder? I want to get out of here.
Yes, sir. I bring Mr. Paladin.
All right.
I get ladder here. Just a minute. Oh, there now. You can reach?
Yep. Yeah, I've got it. There we go. Yeah. We've got to start filling in these holes we got around here. They're dangerous. Somebody fell in without a ladder, he'd never get out. Whew.
You dig almost to China this time, Mr. Paladin.
I'm beginning to believe it. Miss Wong, I have had enough.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, not give up. We find treasure. You wait and see.
Miss Wong, in an unguarded moment, I agreed to do this foolish thing, thinking it might teach you and Hey Boy a lesson. But I... Hey Boy.
Oh, something happened to Hey Boy.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
You be careful. Don't fall in one of those holes.
Oh, boy, Hey Boy.
Hey Boy, what happened? What is it? You all right down there?
Oh, yes, Mr. Paladin.
Hey Boy, what's the matter?
Oh, it taking lots of time, lots of dig, but Hey Boy find treasure.
You what?
Hey Boy find treasure. Look.
I didn't believe it. It was a heavy iron chest, and even after we put the ropes around it and dragged it up out of the hole with our team of horses, I still didn't believe it. But then we opened it, and suddenly the whole thing began to make some kind of sense.
Oh, my, this is the most exciting moment in life for Hey Boy. Must now seek kind and benefactor in Mexico to defy untold fortune.
Hey, boy, if my hunch is right, your benefactor will come seeking you.
Oh, I don't understand, Mr. Paladin.
Well, I'm just beginning to. It's a pretty elaborate scheme, but yeah, it's the sort of thing Professor Burdick would do.
Oh, who is Professor Burdick?
He's a thief and a swindler, hey, boy. On this last job of his, he helped himself to some gold being shipped from the United States Mint.
So shiny.
It's too shiny, Miss Wong. Those are freshly minted coins, and there's no question about it. That's the loot from Burdick's robbery.
Oh, seeing funny, Honorable Professor. Buried gold, same place say on map from benevolent gentleman in Mexico.
Hey, boy, I'm afraid that your benevolent gentleman is none other than Professor Burdick. Sure, this whole thing has to be a setup. He stays safely on the other side of the border, gets his gold dug up for him, and makes $2,000 in the bargain. That's your money. So far, his scheme has worked out just the way he planned. We're going to have to move fast.
Hey, Mr. Paladin, you already moved too fast for Hey Boy.
Well, I'm sorry, hey, boy, but you see those hills right over there?
Yes, sir.
Now, anybody on those hills could watch everything we do. And I have a hunch that's what's happening. Today, Professor Burdick and his partner watched us pull that chest out of the hole. Now, if my hunch is right, they'll be paying us a visit soon.
Batman come here?
Well, I figure he'll wait until the ranger patrol is at the far end of the strip and then come across and try to claim his gold and then get back over the line before the rangers work down to this section again.
Oh, no, he can't take a gold. Oh, we fight him.
No, hey, boy, we can't take a chance in a fight with Miss Wong here. They're desperate men. No, we'll have to hitch up and get the gold into the ranger camp before Burdick has a chance to get to us. It'll be dark soon. Come on.
Fred, the house is so torn up.
Well, you wanted that room paneled, so I pitched in.
Then stopped.
Because of nagging backache with sleepless nights I've had lately, I feel tired and dragged out.
Don't just complain of backache. Do something.
But what?
Try Doan's pills.
Good advice. That's Doan's Pills, an analgesic and mild diuretic to the kidneys. Nagging backache, also headache, dizziness, and muscular aches and pains, may come on with overexertion, emotional upsets, or everyday stress and strain. Doan's pain-relieving action is often the answer, and they also offer mild diuretic action through the kidneys. So if nagging backache is making you feel worn out, tired, and miserable, with restless, sleepless nights, don't wait. Try Doan's Pills, used successfully by millions for over 60 years. See if they don't bring you the same welcome relief. Get Doan's Pills today. To save money, buy Doan's Big Economy size.
Hey, boy, Miss Wong and I took separate chores and worked as fast as we could loading the wagon. But still, the daylight was gone before we were ready to leave. If my hunch was right, we were cutting it awfully close, but I thought we could make it. Miss Wong.
Over here, Mr. Paladin.
Is your gear all packed?
Yes, sir. Food and blankets already in wagon. Oh, such a black night, Mr. Paladin. Missy Wong can see 2 feet ahead.
Where's Hey Boy?
He went over there to get shovels.
Well, as soon as we get this chest and the rest of the equipment in the wagon, we can leave. I think I'll go give him a hand.
Be careful of holes, Mr. Paladin. Awfully dark.
I will. Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Hey, boy's quite all right
What?
at the moment.
Burdick.
Well, remarkably fast draw, sir.
I didn't expect you quite so
But
soon.
let me warn you, if you choose to fire that gun, your Chinese friend will be killed.
Hey, boy.
Yes. Louis will be forced to fire the gun he has at the young man's back. Now throw down your gun, mister.
You win, Burdick.
Bring him over here, Louis.
Yes, sir.
I suppose you know if you did shoot him or any one of us, the ranger patrol would be down on you before you had a chance to get back over the border.
That's the chance we'll have to take. Now, don't think for a moment that I wouldn't shoot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, you keep moving.
Yes, I'll go. Oh, Mr. Paladin, hey, boy, scared.
Just do as they say, hey, boy.
Mr. Paladin! Mr. Paladin!
Right over here, young lady.
Who say that?
It's your benefactor from Mexico, Miss Wong. Come over here before you get in trouble.
Well, you're a sensible man, sir.
What's going on here?
Just stand there and do as you're told, miss.
They have guns, Miss Wong.
Oh,
All right. Now, where is the gold?
The chest is over there by the wagon.
Ah, Louis.
Yes, sir, I'll check.
I'm sure this seems ungrateful of us, after all your efforts in our behalf. We were in such a hurry when we buried the gold, we weren't quite sure ourselves where it was. It's rather a clever scheme of mine, wasn't it?
How did you happen to pick Hey Boy?
Well, that, sir, is a trade secret.
You mean Mr. Chang is on a sucker list?
With 3 stars after his name.
Oh, what's he mean, Mr. Paladin?
Professor! Hey, Professor!
What is it, Louis?
Hey, there ain't no gold in that chest. It's empty. They must have hid it someplace.
All right. I have no time for this sort of humor. Where's the gold?
Well, it was in the chest the last time I
Where
looked.
is it?
Oh, you bad man!
What did you do with that gold?
Mr. Wong hid gold.
Miss Wong,
He saw Mr. Paladin.
Where?
Well,
tell him.
I...
They're dangerous men, Miss Wong. Tell him.
Well, I show.
Yeah.
Come with Mr. Wong. I show
Keep
you.
him covered, Louis. I'm going with her. All right, lead the way, young lady.
Lisa,
Wait a minute. Hold up there.
over this way, sir.
Well, it's so dark I can't see you. Where are you?
Over here. You just keep a walk. That's right. Keep a walk.
This way?
That's right.
Professor! What's wrong? Hey, Professor! What's the matter?
Over here, sir. Professor, over here.
Where? I can't see.
You're right. This way. Yeah, that's right.
Well, it sounds as though Miss Wong bagged herself a couple of bad men.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, those men fall in holes we dig.
Yeah.
You don't understand, Mr. Paladin.
Miss Wong don't hide gold out there. Missy Wong put gold in many tican in wagon.
Miss Wong, you didn't.
Oh, Isa. You have another piece of cake, Mr. Paladin?
Oh, thank you. This is a wonderful party, and I want to thank you. And I want to thank you for that check you slipped under my door this morning, but I don't feel that I should accept it.
Oh, you saw Mr. Paladin. We make a business deal.
We pay from very nice reward money.
Yeah. You made quite a haul in reward money, didn't you? How do you plan to spend all that?
Well, Celestial Dragon Society take their share to build playground. Very nice for little girl, little boy in Chinatown.
Oh, well, that's certainly worthwhile.
You know, Mr. Paladin, Mr. Wong raised in a mission in Hong Kong. Mr. Wong sent money to mission.
It's very nice, Miss Wong.
He saw, and hey boy send money to cousins in China. Pay their way to America.
Well, that's all very generous and unselfish, but it seems to me that you deserve to spend some of that money on yourselves. Didn't you indulge yourselves at all?
Oh, yes, sir. We make investment.
Oh, well, now, that's sound thinking.
Oh, we make a very good deal here.
Really?
Oh, yes, sir. You read this.
Well, let's see. There's no reason why you should be a slave and toil all your life for nothing. Others have grown rich around you. Why not
Yes,
you?
sir. Why not?
The opportunity is here for you to... Oh, no. No, you didn't. Hey, boy, tell me, you didn't put your money on this scheme.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, hey, boy. Miss Wong.
Are you one of those people who are always on the go? Like you, our CBS newsmen are on the move all the time, too, always in the direction of the biggest news developments of the day. Their own busy schedules give them a practical understanding of the value listeners put upon their services. They know you rely on them for accuracy at all times, and they have a first-hand appreciation of the importance of clarity and brevity as well. That all of these standards are kept in mind by our highly skilled, highly experienced newsmen is demonstrated over and over again in the frequent news broadcasts you hear on CBS Radio. The busier your own day, the more you'll appreciate the efforts of our CBS News staff. These men offer you a direct link with history day by day. But more than that, they do their job with full regard for your busy schedule. They keep you fully informed with no waste of time, no waste of words. For accuracy, brevity, and clarity in news reports, for news at frequent intervals and at convenient times, keep tuned to CBS Radio every day. Have Gun, Will Travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed in Hollywood by Frank Paris and stars John Dehner as Paladin, with Ben Wright as Hayboy and Virginia Gregg as Miss Wong. Tonight's story was specially written for Have Gun, Will Travel by Ann Dowd. Featured in the cast were Lawrence Dobkin, Barney Phillips, and Sam Edwards. This is Hugh Douglas inviting you to join us again next week when CBS Radio presents Have Gun, Will Travel.
"66 years ago, April 10th, 1960, Have Gun, Will Travel on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll wrap this up with Fibber McGee and Molly next.
We always shop at the May Company, the May Company, the May Company, because no matter what we want, the May Company has it, the May Company has it, the May Company has it, the May Company has it.
Now we wrap up this edition by heading to Wistful Vista, 79 to be precise, and see what's going on in the household of Fibber McGee and Molly from 71 years ago, April 10th, 1955. Fibber, Molly, in the mystery movie.
It's time for Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Sundays through Thursdays, NBC brings you Fibber, McGee, and Molly transcribed. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Ralph Goodman and directed by Max Hutto. Before the curtains part tonight, let's find out the source of Mr. McGee's enthusiasm.
Say, McGee, the roving Wildcats called a little while ago. They expect you out at the baseball diamond promptly at 11.
Oh, my gosh, Molly, thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot I'm supposed to umpire their game tomorrow.
Sounds interesting, but maybe you ought to explain it to me.
I'll do better than that, kiddo. I'll give you a copy of Prudential's new free book, Baseball for Boys.
You're giving me baseball for boys?
Sure, that's the beauty of this great little book. It gives us grown-ups more knowledge of our national sport, and it helps the kids play a better game.
You mean it's something the whole family will enjoy?
You betcha, Molly, but mostly it's for kids.
Uh-huh.
So, folks, if you have a future big leaguer in your family, get him a copy of Baseball for Boys. Stars like Ed Matthews, Robin Roberts, Duke Snyder, Harvey Keene give the real dugout dope on hitting and fielding. And there are big, clear pictures to illustrate all the important points.
For your free copy, hot from the dugout, write your name and address on a postcard along with the words, Baseball for Boys, and send it to Fibber McGee and Molly, Box 1212, Newark, New Jersey.
That's Box 1212, Newark, New Jersey. Or ask your Prudential agent.
Mr. McGee is quietly reading the morning paper when suddenly he says,
Hey, Molly, it's here. It's here at last, today.
What is it? What's here?
Hey, look at this in the paper. This is something we gotta see. Doc Gamble told me about this, and it sounds terrific. Here, see? The ad with the border question marks all around it?
Starting today, 1 week only, Boris Karloff in Murder Me Gently, My Love with Bela Lugosi.
That's it. It's a rerun. Doc Gamble saw it years ago, and he's never stopped talking about it. See, it says underneath, tell your friends about this picture, but don't tell who the murderer is. That's what Doc's been doing, and he drives me crazy with it. Now's my chance to see it and find out. And what's the matter? Not in the mood for a movie?
Oh, sure. I'll go with you.
Mm-hmm. Do you really want to go? You're not just going because you know how disappointed I'll be if you don't.
No, I don't mind. I'll get my hat and coat on. You back the car out.
Yeah, but wait. This is a mystery, Molly. You don't want to just go barging down there to see a picture like Murder Me Gently, My Love, and walk in the middle. We got to check the schedule.
Oh?
You wouldn't know how many people have been murdered so far or anything. Spoil your whole afternoon. Hand me the phone, will you? I'll call the box office.
Okay, here. The number is Vista 7415.
Thanks. Boy, oh boy, I've been waiting a long time. Oh, hello, operator. Give me Vista 74. Goodness sakes, is that you, Mert?
Oh, dear. I'll go hang up my coat again.
How's every little thing, Mert? 'Tis, eh? What's that, Mert? Met the man of your dreams today, huh?
Ah, the man of her dreams.
Gee, that's too bad, Mert. Tough luck.
Tough luck.
Yeah. Mert dreamed last night that the finance man was coming to take her car away, and sure enough, when she walked out the front door this morning, there was the man of her dreams. What's that, Mert? Yeah, give me the Bijou Theater and hurry, will you? Because it's what? The line's busy.
Try them later.
Well, break in on it, Mert. This is urgent. Murder Me Gently, My Love is playing there, and I got to find out what time it goes on, and it might be starting at any minute, so cut in. Come on, gee whiz, this is cut in, Mert. 1:30, Molly? Are you sure that's what I said? She said 1:30 when the picture goes on 1:30?
Yes, McGee. I phoned the theater back myself. It opened at 10 this morning.
1:30.
The picture's on now, and it'll be over at 1:05 and on again at 1:30, so...
Oh, what time is it? What time's it now? What time?
The mantel clock is right behind you.
Oh, 12:15.
Yes, so relax and stop fretting. We'll get there on time. And take off your hat and coat. You'll catch cold when we go out.
Okay, I just want to be sure. Come in.
Well, hello, Dr. Gamble.
Hi, Molly, and good day to you, Leadhead.
Hi, Bucklebuster. Come in, unless you can stay.
Yeah, just have a minute. Stop to tell you that picture I've been talking about is playing at the Bijou. You know, Murder Me Gently, My Love. I thought you'd like to get down...
Well, gee, thanks for the scoop, Doctor.
We've been ready to go down there for an hour and a half, Doctor.
Yeah, we phoned the Bijou to check on the schedule, Doc. You know, so we don't come in the middle.
Oh, it's a good idea. It's a swell mystery, and you'll never guess the ending. Do you mind if I use your phone a minute, and then I got to get over to the hospital?
Help yourself, Doctor.
It'll only be a minute. Thanks, kids. I'll shove off now. Have fun at the movie.
Hey, wait a minute. What was that routine with our phone?
Huh? Oh, I just dialed for the time. My watch's been losing a few minutes every hour, but it's right on the nose this time, 1:30.
Oh, well, I wonder... 1:30?
Oh, dear.
Did you say 1:30?
Well, if you want to be exact, it's 5 seconds past 1:30, but what's the matter?
That's the time the feature goes on at the beach.
That dead-ratted mantel clock, it's slow again.
There's more fun with the McGees shortly. Whenever we think of the American Revolution, we think of the citizen soldier. It was he who won our independence. Well, citizen soldiers of a kind are needed today to preserve our independence. Our country urgently needs civilian plane spotters. Much as we hate to think about it, we face the possibility of a surprise enemy air attack at any time. Right now, the Soviet Air Force has more than 1,000 long-range bombers capable of striking any part of the United States. If we are to survive an attack, we must have warning. To be sure, our radar network is in operation 24 hours a day. But radar has its limitations. We can't rely on radar alone to detect low-flying aircraft, enemy planes below 5,000 feet. The Air Force calls it the dangerous mile. Only civilian plane spotters can guard this dangerous mile, provide adequate warning. The Air Force needs you as a spotter in the Ground Observer Corps. Join now.
$4:30. Are you sure that's what the girl said? 4:30 it goes on?
Yes, McGee. That's the 10th time you've asked me.
Well, this is important. I don't want anything to go wrong this time. What time is it now? And I mean by your wristwatch. I want to see if it corresponds with mine.
It's 3:05.
3:05, right. That's what I got.
It should be. That's what the observatory recording said a minute ago when you dialed for the correct time just before you asked me if I'm sure the girl said 4:30.
You don't want to go to this picture, do you?
Well, it seems like such a fuss over a movie, and an old one at that.
No. Yeah, I guess you're right.
But you get so steamed up over these things. You want to go, so I'll go. I told you I would. I don't mind. Let's just not get so panicky.
Well, gee whiz, kiddo, if you don't feel like going...
I told you I don't mind at all.
You sure you want to go?
Yes, I want to go to the Bijou and see Murder Me Gently, My Love. I really do. Now let's relax.
Oh, you don't want to go. You're just saying that. Gee whiz, I've been selfish about this whole thing. We don't have to go. You'd rather do something else, just say so.
Well, if you really want to know the absolute truth...
But I've been just dying to see that picture. 3 years I've been waiting, and it may not play again.
Okay.
With an all-star cast, too. Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi and Peter Lorre and... Hey, that's not my hat, Molly. That's Wally Wimple's. He left that here the last time. Hey, wait a minute. You got my arm in the wrong sleeve.
Well, here, put your coat on by yourself. Let's get started for the Bijou.
Yeah, but the picture don't go on again till 4:30. I don't want to come in the middle.
We won't. I just wanted to get down there. We can sit in that restaurant across the street and watch the clock over the box office through the window, and the minute the second hand touches 4:27, we'll...
Good idea. We can run across the street and come in right at the start. Answer that, will you? Tell whoever it is we're leaving. I'll go back the car out. I'll meet you outside.
All right. 79 Wistful Vista, Molly McGee speaking. Oh, hello, Mr. Wimple. Yes, I found your hat just a while ago. I thought it was McGee's, but... Huh? Well, actually, we were just leaving on our way downtown to catch a movie. I tell you what, we can drop it off at your house on our way. No trouble at all. We'll be by there. About, let me see, 3:15. Oh, just a minute. Yes, McGee, what is it?
The battery's dead.
What?
Yeah. I'll get my home battery charger. In the meantime, you check on the next showing. With all of that.
Hello, Mr. Wimple. We've just decided to make the late show instead. Yes. But just in case it turns out to be the late show, will you still be up? Because...
$7:30. Is that what you said, Molly? 7:30?
Yes, and see the clock on the box office? 7:27, so let's go in.
Swell. Come on. I already bought the tickets while you were parking the car, so we wouldn't lose a minute. Here are the tickets, bud.
Looks like intermission. Everybody's around the candy counter.
Come on, this aisle here. Let's get in and sit down. We don't want to miss the opening and come in the middle. No fun if you know who done it.
I know. I certainly hoped it.
Ah, here it comes. We timed this just perfect. Look, Murder Me Gently, My Love, starring Boris Karloff. Here's 2 seats on the aisle. Quick.
Oh, at last. Oh, I hope this picture's worth the trouble. I don't like to know the ending of a mystery picture before I see it either, but the trouble we've gone to today...
Beg your pardon, ma'am, but would you mind taking off your hat?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Oh, don't be silly, Harry. You've seen this picture a dozen times. He's in it, you know.
He is?
Yes. Used to live in Hollywood.
Oh.
Was standing out in front of the pool room when they shot the chase scene.
Yeah? No kidding.
Yep. I'm wearing a T-shirt and sneakers. Watch for me.
Well, we sure will, bud.
Yeah, you see, it's right at the end of the picture. The part where they got the husband cornered in an alley because they think he's the killer, when all the time it's the detective who done it, Boris Karloff's son. Of course, you don't find this out till the part when I'm in it, but...
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt. I know it isn't polite, but would you mind stepping outside?
Outside?
Yes. I'd like to punch you right in your big, fat snoot.
No, McGee, no. You
Yes.
stay right where you are. Let me do it. After all I've been through today, I think I'm the one who's entitled to the
No.
first poke in the nose.
We'll say goodnight to Fibber and Molly in a moment. You have a friend, and a dependable one, too, who's with you right now and all through the busy day. I mean, of course, your radio, a constant companion you can depend upon for the very best in entertainment. Entertainment, for example, to lighten your daytime chores and speed those tiring workday hours on their way. In the mornings, there's Mary Margaret McBride, whose informed commentary covers a wide range of fascinating subjects, from world affairs to household hints. Items of interest you'll enjoy hearing in the informal Mary Margaret McBride manner. And morning listening also means Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, who answers questions sent in by you listeners and advises on problems important to all of us. Then in the afternoon, dramatic entertainment with your longtime friends like Just Plain Bill, Stella Dallas, and young Widder Brown. And dramatic entertainment of a different sort with a new favorite, the engaging daytime serial Hotel for Pets, an unusual NBC feature with an amusing, refreshing theme. Hear it tomorrow. All these and many more, Monday through Friday on NBC.
Well, everything's okay, Molly. I went back to the box office and explained to the manager what happened, and he gave us 2 passes for next week's show instead.
Well, good. What's playing next week?
The Missing Corpse with Humphrey Bogart.
The Missing?
Yeah, and by the way, we'd better check the schedule while we're here. Post it in the kitchen or somewhere.
Look, dearie.
Well, we don't want to come in the middle of the missing corpse. No fun if you know where they hid it.
McGee? Oh.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, Molly. It ain't the Missing Corpse. It's a musical. Dancing Fools.
Sometimes you get so...
Yeah, but lovable.
Oh, Nellie.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Fibber, McGee, and Molly is an NBC Radio Network production transcribed, with Arthur Q. Bryan as Dr. Gamble. Jack Crucian and Natalie Masters played the couple in the movie. Before we leave you, we'd like to join with all of you who hear our program over station WRAK in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, in offering congratulations on their silver anniversary. Best wishes for the future, WRAK. This is John Wall saying good night.
And there you have it, Fibber and Molly, going back 71 years to April 10th, 1955, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Tomorrow, we'll get back to comedy. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, The Great Gildersleeve, Burns and Allen, The Lucky Strike Program, and another episode with Fibber and Molly. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. Have a great day. I'm Wyatt Cox.